Yeah. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, it's shit's real. We talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scofield, doing and representing. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yeah, it's to work. Yeah. 80s baby. In the very blue
There
Mercedes.
you
Yeah. Styrofoam cup with that purple stuff. And yeah, you know what it is. Go artist, Jesus Shuttleworth the God, nigga. AKA LB Lauderdale Boss, nigga. Monday night. We back. Like, I'm back for the third time, nigga. Like, you know what it is, nigga. Remember me,
go.
I guess. I'm reloaded. I reloaded. Say hello to my little friend. So yeah, we back. You seen me get it like last night. Like we here this morning. We here like right now. We here. So let's get it. Yeah, I told you I'm bringing the whole gang. Brought the gang with me now, nigga. Let's get it. Yeah, boxing
Yes,
now. Let's get it.
Absolutely. A ring gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey, yo, what's good? You know who this is? Your boy King P, Bodega Box in the building. Ring Game Radio all day. Monday night. Let's get raw. Let's get with that boxing talk.
Hey, son, yo, who's banned from the bodega, son?
I mean, we banning all these fucking so-called businessmen from the bodega. Yeah. They don't got their fucking business right. They come from the fucking, and man, I'm not even call this the Winky Wright School of Boxing no more. It's
honestly,
that Davis School of Boxing.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, Winky only had only that one isolated incident. Keyshawn's had like two.
But it led to the Hopkins shit, which he lost, which started that spiral, which where he ended up fighting Paul Williams and losing. Like it was layers, nigga.
It was, and then he ended up getting
remember $4 million to rematch Jermaine Taylor in a fight where allegedly some people thought you should have won, I guess, but it was a draw, you know. But
I mean, it was a draw.
It was a fight of the year, good fight though. And if you felt you won, take the $4 million and fight this nigga again. God damn, like what are we doing?
Yeah, though, but I mean, honestly, I mean, I think Winky was just gambling. Whereas Keyshawn, I don't know there's no logic to what he's doing. Like, there's none. Like Winky, I think was trying to gamble. Yeah, Winky was gambling for a bigger fight, and unfortunately, like I said, he got a Hopkins fight at 170 catch rate or some stupid shit like that, and just got mauled.
He came in with the damn Lewis Gossett. No, wait, the Diggstown stomach.
Yeah.
And I mean, he got outboxed by a bigger dude, so
and got mauled. I remember that was such an eyesore of a fight, and considering the undercard for that shit was, and the undercard for that shit was flames,
fire. Yes,
yeah, that shit was, that's the only card I've ever seen where two undercard fights. Opponents had back-to-back brain bleeds. I've never seen some shit like that. That's how brutal the undercard fights were. Like, I'd kill for some shit like not. I mean, that's not the thing to do with me. I mean, forgive us. But yeah, that undercard was so fucking violent and then you saw that rough shit.
Them old school Golden Boy pay-per-view undercards used to be low-key flames, really.
Yeah, they were flames. Like y'all knew Johnny come latelys to this boxing shit, bro. All I gotta say is go back in time, though. You'll really see how why old boxing heads like us. Like we've seen the shift from then to now, and you wonder how we have the opinions that we do. When we used to get shit like that, like pretty fairly fucking regularly. Seeing all them brutal like
back then, those fights really made stars. Like and. People were known, like some people just be known for that one fight, but they could just go anywhere in the world and it's like, you went to the nigga on HBO?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you don't have that no more now. Like you don't have that stamp. Like you'd have to literally fight on the co-main on Netflix.
Yeah. And then when
get that.
And when you do get fighter that has an organic type of rise at all,
I don't remember seeing Albright bruised or anything from it. Like,
Yeah, no, because Kelvin wasn't able to do shit to him. Kelvin just got took apart. But after that, though,
and Keyshawn at the time didn't really do shit to him when he fought. So I mean,
he fought him twice and didn't do shit to him, really.
I mean, the second time he did a little better, because Albright just, I don't know, but he did better. But still, at that time, it's just it was looking like when Superman just got his powers, he don't understand his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shit was looking like, I don't know, nigga treated y'all like Thanos and Hulk in the locker room, nigga. I don't know,
But yeah, Keyshawn Davis, though, I mean, again, adds on to his long list of fuckery. It's such a short career, just so much fuckery with this guy. It's just like and this time,
fights, 15 rounds of fuckery.
Seriously, honestly, I think this time he definitely checkmated himself horribly. It's just good Lord. So if you haven't been following the case, so Keyshawn, and this is Keyshawn had been petitioning to face Devin Haney, and Devin Haney and company was offering him $3 million for the fight, which would have been his career payday. But
remind the folks what was his previous career payday, so niggas don't think we hate him.
Wasn't it? I don't think he's has he even made $1 million? Was it $1 million or 800,000 or some shit like that?
I thought the niggas was saying that shit was 425. He ain't even touch $1 million yet.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. Either way, it definitely wasn't $3 million. It would be by far his biggest payday, and he would, even after taxes and expenses, he would still clear over $1 million or $1.5 million or something like that. So, which would have been more than enough, because unfortunately, and what's kind of killed boxing, at least on the network TV, is the fighter purses. Because unfortunately, it goes back to Floyd and certain fighters that that kind of ask for bigger purses and shit like that, and then the generation that came after them are what, we're gonna ask for that too, but not really putting in the work that, let's say, a Floyd did, or a Pacquiao did, or a Cotto did, or Oscar did, to even warrant that. They don't have any benchmarks to even warrant that. There's only a few fighters there that do warrant that. But it's certainly not a Keyshawn Davis. I mean, that could have been if he had kind of stayed on the path, but either way, that was that was $3 million, and he refused. So he was made the Mando for Devin. So they decided, they're gonna wait for it to go to purse bid. So the purse bid comes, and two people only bet on the fight. Tio, who bet 2.2 million. For whatever fuck,
you become silent, and then you mail in a performance and get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. So now, because of this refusal, because it's clear that because Keyshawn was probably hoping that Devin would give up his belt, because, and we'll get more into that, because I know
Shakur. Is that shit Shakur kept saying? Why would he believe that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he would believe that, but but either way, because I know Jay Prince also manages him. So if it's something that Jay Prince was like, what, fuck it, we're not gonna take this. Either way, now it's a backfire, because now I think it's universal now. And again, it's very rare that the boxing community is especially online is unified in anything. But everyone's pretty much saying it, and we're saying it too. It's a fucking duck. If it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's a motherfucking
niggas
duck.
Is saying that he want more because Jay Prince, his cut is too big. So I was hearing maybe 35%, 65%. I'm hearing all types of shit. Mm-hmm. He got that Tony Soprano cut, nigga.
Yeah,
but nigga. At the end of the day, no one's gonna feel sorry for you, because it's still $3 million, bro. Mm-hmm. You haven't gotten to the point where you're getting the Netflix Canelo Crawford, Danny Jacobs, Golovkin month where you're getting 10 mil, 15. Bro, you haven't done enough.
Yeah,
this is your ticket for that, and you don't want to do it, and it's it's a winnable fight. Like, you're not fighting the David Benavidez of your division. You're not fighting Boots. Like, you're not fighting Bam. Like, like Devin Haney's a quality, great fighter, pound for pound, all that, but he's not dangerous in the sense where he's gonna give you a career-altering beating or like take 18 months off your career. Like, this ain't no better be Golovkin.
He just might embarrass you for a little, make you look.
Yeah,
silly.
he might embarrass you. Like, he'll have a meme off you or some shit. Like, might drop you, or I mean, but at the end of the day, you'll still have a career. You probably could go clubbing that night, nigga. So it's like, why are we duck? And then the fact that y'all be saying this nigga be getting hurt all the time, like when he's only been like hurt by like niggas who haven't juiced like maybe once. And that's, I think, Linares. So it's like, if y'all think all this again, if he has all this going against him, like, why y'all just won't fight this man? Like, what is like intimidating y'all so much with Devin Haney? Like, it's not like y'all gotta fight Bill too. Y'all just fighting him.
Yeah, and truthfully, for as much as negative press that Haney gets, like he really does bring out the bitch in a lot of these fighters. Like, it seems like no one
doesn't he? Like he really does, right?
Like, I mean, this goes back to the days of fucking Lomachenko. They used to fucking play around when they were at lightweight. That was the only belt, and Lomachenko used to be playing in the dude's face like, oh, like nah, like he wouldn't fight. Like, he had the belt, he wouldn't fight him and shit like that. It was just a whole bunch of nonsense. And only after some time that Lomachenko was like, okay, look, he thought he was vulnerable, and he ended up getting outboxed, depending on who you talk to about that. But yeah, ever since then, it's just like niggas do not. It seems like it's hard to see anyone that actually runs to. I think Brian Norman's probably the only person that actually ran towards the fire regarding Haney, without the bullshit. And this is a guy that dug boots, but he went to this. But he went to Haney like that. I don't think any other fighters can actually say that they went to Haney. They got to.
I mean, he was a favorite, like, and he was knocking niggas out. He believed his own hype, as he should have.
I mean, Haney was coming off 2 bad performances in a row. Norman was coming on a hot KO streak as the quote unquote bigger guy, right? He was the welterweight champ.
Well, you said Haney, or are you talking about Norman?
No, Norman. I'm saying, yeah, but I mean, Norman did run. I'm saying Norman had the momentum going to that fight. He was the champ.
He had a lot of momentum, yeah, and to the point where people like, I remember there were people were looking so foolish because they were calling knockout this, knockout that, and shit like that, and Norman just basically got took apart.
I think, yeah, B thought Norman was gonna knock him out. I think, I'm not trying to throw B under the bus. I'm just saying.
You're right. Yeah, I stand on that.
Yeah, for sure. And I give Haney credit for that win. I think that's one of his better wins for sure.
Yeah, but because it just sucked because people that were all of a sudden like Norman fans, they were quiet as a mouse. Like, they didn't it's like dude didn't exist no more.
And he sold it.
I just sold that damn that 30 by 20 poster that knockdown with Haney and Norman. I'll post it tomorrow on Twitter. I just been fucking busy, but it's crazy. But yeah, I just sold. So.
But yeah, Keyshawn.
I said, Devin Haney fans ain't broke, nigga.
No,
you other boxing niggas, I don't know, man. Y'all ain't really buying the artwork, so I don't know. But Devin Haney fans, they buy artwork, nigga.
Yeah, no, but I don't know what is Keyshawn. Though I would say Keyshawn is he's as big as Haney. He's a puncher, like. I always say too that Keyshawn, it can be a better version of both Haney and Shakur because he's actually very good offensively and he can actually box. But something in that boy's head is just not right.
Has it been downhill since he left Bomac and Bud, BMB? Because I know he won the title and he might have got a knockout after type shit, right? Or did he even? Like, I swear it's been all downhill since he left Bomac.
I mean,
he's a brat. Like, let's be honest. Like, he's not disciplined enough for no type of Bomac, Bud type of
regiment.
Gym,
yeah, regiment. Yeah,
like, because niggas like that, like, niggas gyms like that. When you have a close knit gym like that, and then you have the ace boxer at the gym, like who's the mega star, but he's still humble and he still be fucking with niggas. That's the type of nigga where the coach would get him to just pop up and spar you and beat your ass one day.
Just because.
And literally, I know that's what was probably going to happen to Keyshawn. And I think that's why that nigga kind of quit them. Like, real talk. Like, honestly, on some real shit.
Yeah, no, and you just hate to see a head case like that with talent go to waste. But it just seems like I mean, obviously his nickname, the businessman. Like, honestly, I mean, what did he have a nickname before he started?
I think he was trying. I think he was trying to change it to the Amazing, but it don't ring like that. But he was trying to say his new nickname was the Amazing or some shit. But it's still the businessman. That's not as far as I know.
Yeah, no, the businessman. I mean,
he ain't that either. He just keeps.
But he was cut off with that because he was able to stop Ortiz on the Shakur in the car, and to give granted it was 12th round, he was the first man to stop Jermaine Ortiz, and then he did the whole Twitch run, which was kind of like got him a little some buzz, and then he did the whole Haney, where's Debo at? You know, remember that where he came out the car in Cali? It looked like the California block, like he was a snowfall fucking scene. You know what I'm talking about? And then so like that kind of like okay, it's a big fight. It might be a bigger build up because Haney Norman was even though it didn't main event, it was a big build up. You know what I mean? And this would have been a similar with two Black American boxers. So for him to do all the theatrics and say, "Where's Devin Haney at? Where's Debo? I've got these bricks," and then to clearly pull out of your biggest payday times 3 or some shit, that's just a bad look.
See, this is the thing. The only way he could have commanded, and it's a bad look, just like Paulie said, but the only way he could have even thought about getting more money, he needed to KO Albright in that rematch.
He did.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
He needed that to kind of get that flame going, keep alive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He cooled off with that. Mm-hmm. Like Bill Haney, all them niggas, that was a generous offer of $3 million, nigga.
Yeah.
If niggas is eating in your pockets that much, you need to just get a lawyer and maybe buy out a contract. I don't know what 360 deal you got with management, none of that. Like, but nigga.
Hey, rap a lot record.
I mean, I get it, the circle of peace. What's that? Yeah, the mob shit them niggas be saying on the records. But yeah, like I get all that, but it's like, who else is gonna give you $3 million? Like, that's the main thing, though.
And truthfully, I don't understand. Like, I mean, he's still young. Like, I mean, shit, Zab was well into his career when he took the rematch with Corey Spence, and he took that shit for little money. I don't think it was.
Niggas gave him like suitcase money. Like them niggas just like,
yeah.
All right, well, like, but you're fighting in his hometown.
Yeah.
Here, do that nigga a suitcase full of $100K and say, get the fuck out my face.
Yeah. Yeah, like that was infamous. Like, but then Zab took gamble and it got him into bigger fights with mixed results. We won't go into that one, but the thing is though,
he got the chance though.
Exactly, and then like I said, the gamble is just like Keyshawn hasn't gambled anything yet to warrant. Like $3 million was generous.
It's like every time it gets a little hot in the kitchen, this nigga finds a way out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, all the greats have bet on themselves and took short money. I mean, Floyd with Oscar, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what's he gonna do to bet on himself with this one?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, who else is there to fight that commands that much in the sport where they could get this nigga $3 million?
I think
more than $3 million.
Nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
Nobody.
And I saw his trainer. I don't know if you saw the trainer. His trainer was saying, trying to compare it to Brian Norman, who got 3.5, maybe, I think. But either way, it's like Norman had the belt. Norman had a
belt, and he was cooking niggas, and Norman was buzzing more before his fight than Keyshawn. It's like if this would have came up after the Ortiz fight, maybe it's a little different look.
Mm-hmm.
But this is after the Albright fight, the rematch, and
with a lot of clinching, and he was a master at at that kind of ugly shit.
You didn't really set the world on fire and the fight is still big. Like that's the crazy part. So just to duck this shit is just ridiculous because it's right there, nigga. Like
There's
Devin
literally
Haney's
no
good, but
excuse. There's literally
like
no
no
excuse.
excuse. It's
It's a
literally
winnable.
like the
It's a
best.
winnable
It's the
fight.
best big fight you could take.
It's a winnable fight, and you better not get stopped. The guy had a stoppage in 6, 7 years, so you're not gonna probably get stopped. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a quitter on the truth,
Exactly.
like
Unless you do some foul, fucked up mistake where they can just hit you with them
or a
like
cut,
a
or some
clean
cut, or
or a cut or
or
some
like
shit.
or the cut with the jab. I don't know, but you're not gonna get fucking brutally knocked out and ruined by Devin Haney. You know, you might lose
Yeah,
the
so it's
decision.
like
Well,
what's the
not
fucking
anymore.
problem?
You used to be able to, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might just get a
No,
little mean, but
you
still.
could have leapfrog because Keyshawn knows he's not in that Shakur Devin, those guys' names. But you win that fight, you beat Devin Haney, you leapfrog. I mean, you're the guy
It's like
because
you that nigga.
Devin Haney is the guy. I mean, it's Pierce, Frank Martin. What Frank Martin said, I don't like his fighting style, but Frank Martin, you Pierce saying you're the face of boxing type shit. It's just, so it's like he's one of the biggest American faces of boxing. Devin Haney for a hot
Dog,
minute.
if niggas gave Frank Martin 3 mil for Haney, I think he takes the fight.
I think most fighters would, take
Like,
3 mil to fight.
Man, hell yeah, of course
but
they take
with
the
this
fight.
era, I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't know, man. Like
Yeah, I mean,
maybe a lot more niggas is like Keyshawn. We just don't know about it. Like they ain't getting the offers for us to really find out. I don't know.
I mean, but the problem is that Keyshawn is still under a top ranked contract. So him turning down, that's a top ranked bid. They could probably put him on ice until 2027, like well into 2027 for that.
Yeah, and it's like you can't just keep trying to just build up fights.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck up any momentum you have. So
yeah, like it's like niggas acting like they asking them to fight in a way or Boots or Benavidez, like
right.
Yeah, fight that Triple G guy. Like nah, like it's Devin fucking Haney, bro. Like
now how much did he say he won? He wanted like 6 million or some shit for that.
I heard 5. I heard 5. But,
5 is crazy, like bro, like nigga, like yo, 5 is what he would command if the fight was next year and he just went on a KO streak until then.
Mm-hmm.
Because
but that's not next year; it's this year.
Yeah, no, it's just a damn shame because he's just like stupid shit. Because it's just, I mean, unless it was like Turkey, if Turkey kind of stepped in, then Turkey probably would have kind of paid it just hey, I want to see this, this because I'm a fan. I want to see this.
But you skip 140. Well, but now you skip 140 because you said you wanted Devin Haney, right? And now you're not. Now you're not. You have one fight at 140. You said you can't make the weight. So what are you gonna do now? Are you gonna like fight Brian Norman and Taka Johnson type shit? Are you gonna be on the shelf? Because I feel like he wants Zuffa back. I feel like Keyshawn knows Zuffa's gonna pay him. Overpaying him.
Chris Brown.
He gonna. Oh yeah, Chris Brown. So I mean, let's say Chris Brown. Chris Brown. Salute, man. Damn, my bad. Yeah.
Big duck by Capshawn. I think he was gonna KO Haney. Interesting. See.
Yeah,
that's what make it crazy. Honestly, like it was a 50-50, 60-40 fight at worst for Keyshawn.
Yeah, you lean Haney. You lean towards Haney because of the experience and but it's like it's not.
That and Haney's jab and physical strength, like and Haney do be game. Like he does try to win, no matter how boring or exciting it is. But Keyshawn just like if you just go punch, it's like quicker hands, more explosive, more power, overall speed, reactions, counter punching, like body, like he clears Devin Haney in a lot of the shit, but Devin Haney got like he got that inside shit.
He has that dog in him because he spent time in Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, because in Mexico
he got heart, man.
In a different way to me, he's like a B-hop. I don't know. He just finds a way to win. It's just I don't know. In different, like, he don't fight like Bernard Hopkins, though. I'm just saying, like, he just finds a way to win. It might be a little ugly, but he's gonna somehow find a way to win.
And
then I don't feel like people ain't fought the right type of styles against him lately either. Like you need somebody who could just be physically strong and swarm him and just punch him all over and not let him rest. Like
A pressure
that's
fighter.
the type of style. But this is the thing. Like a lot of these niggas don't really have the condition the type of to fight like that. So they can't really go like I'm gonna dedicate 70 punches a round.
Right.
Like I was watching like Top Rating posted up some old school rare Tommy Hearns training, and he's hitting the heavy bag with the goddamn the Enter the Dragon Bruce Lee gloves, and
Oh yeah.
then he sparring the nigga, and he just looking so seamless and just jabbing like nothing's telegraphed. It's all fluid. Like when the dude's sparring him, is like keeping up with him, and he getting his jabs off, and like we in a different era of skills, man. Like
I mean,
these
it's
niggas,
recipes, bro. Like like I mean, hers was trained by Emmanuel Stewart. Like it's recipes. Like we keep.
yeah, he was refereeing this shit. Like
yeah,
man, like I don't know these niggas, but like whatever them niggas had back then, like Devin Haney has that right now, and these niggas don't have it. Like a lot of these, like Inouye has it. Like David Benavidez, I believe Boots has it. Like Bam Rodriguez has it.
Bam got it. Yeah.
Usyk has it too.
Usyk has it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these. I feel like Joshua had it
for a bit.
Yeah, you know, but he did have it. Like that's why when niggas was like he ain't Hall of Fame, I'm like get the really like. But I'm like, oh yeah, y'all be hating niggas because y'all took forever to make Naseem Hamed Hall of Fame. So obvious shit. Them British niggas be like, no.
Yeah,
I'm from Yorkshire and I hated him. Like, fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, no, it was actually crazy how much Hamed was actually. Well, I mean, because keep in mind he was a whole Muslim, like a really outspoken Muslim before 9/11. You know, before so like yeah, I remember.
Yeah, like you can't deny that skill, nigga.
Yeah. I remember some of the insults. The niggas used to call him a Muslim elf and shit like that. I was just like, what kind of fucking shit is this? Like niggas, if this was online, I was like, why did niggas call him that? Yo,
fucking Muslim elf is crazy, nigga.
Like,
yeah, but I can see it. That's why I laugh. Like, but yeah, fuck all that. Y'all's hating on the Prince. But yeah, man, Keyshawn, bro, like I don't know how he's gonna recover from this. Like, I really don't. Like, you're like right now, you're like how Drake was when Kendrick dropped Not Like Us.
Like if you came back,
worldwide solidified L.
Like if you came back and KO'd Frank Martin, it'd be a good step in the right direction, but like it's still a long way to go. There's a way to salvage it, but it's a long road ahead. I'm just saying, there's a way.
It is, but it's like you're right. But how many times this nigga has to have a long road ahead? Like this nigga literally is like
15 fights. You know, there's a lot of blemishes. Without taking L, there's a lot of blemishes on his
15 fights. I feel like this nigga every 5 fights, this nigga has a long road ahead. He does something where, like, if he's going down the street, like a train track, and he's almost there, like to the destination, he'll do some stupid shit, and like a big hand will place another 15 train tracks. Like, yeah, nigga, you got another long journey, nigga. Like, you was right there, but you fucked up. So here, we just gonna extend the road, nigga, so you can fix this shit. Like, oh man, like I'm just like I don't know, man. Like this is the thing. It's a maturity thing at the end of the day, God. Like it really is, and like Keyshawn Davis, he's just not ready for whatever he built himself up to be. Like,
but I think also, but I also think Jay Prince and Bill Haney were basically playing chess because they did the whole. He was trying to. He already said double barrel shotgun, so he was trying to use Shakur Basically, I think they wanted Haney to drop the belt, right? They wanted
Yeah,
Devin Haney to drop
he
the
got
belt.
manipulated. Like he got manipulated, but at the
But
end of
yeah,
the day,
Bill Haney
like,
won. Bill Haney won to give him a chance.
I ain't gonna lie. These are some Puss in Boots moves being made.
dude, at the end of the day, thank you. Look, at the end of the day, you can say he got manipulated. You can say he got chess moved, and it's some Clash of the Titans shit where the gods of Mount Olympus are just making moves and just he's just a piece on a board. But at the end of the day, if you that nigga, you take that fight.
Right, exactly.
That's it. Like it's like there's no, because this is the thing. Like it's like those movies you see where it's like niggas gotta rescue a nigga that's kidnapped, and it's like, damn, we gotta get this nigga. Yo, they got King P and Deezy. It's like, yeah, we squatted up, but damn, like, you know it's a trap, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a trap, but we gotta get these niggas. It's like we still gotta do this shit. And it's like that was the situation for Keyshawn, and he failed it. Like he basically let his niggas get kidnapped, and he didn't want to go there and get the $3 million.
I mean, I'm just tired of seeing young American fighters just dropping the ball. Like just look like I'm just like because I mean obviously right now because we're in a shift right now where like the stars of this generation, like the known stars, they're starting to decline in their race, either in their race. So it's like we need to, like, especially in America, like we need more American stars.
I mean,
even in the world, like in a way, ain't gonna be around for the next 5 years.
And shit, there's another American star that is gonna play himself out of position that has a chance. Do the right thing. You know who you are. When this ain't about you, so I'm not gonna mention your name this time, but because we about
Shakur?
No, we talking about the person I'm talking about anyway not going to be around forever. Somebody, there's a certain American fighter that needs to step up too. But I ain't gonna say his name. So
yeah,
I mean, I feel you. Like they need to figure that out.
But I was thinking in terms of like America, like right now, Haney, Benavidez, Shakur, Bam,
and
Boots, Tank Orion too. So I mean, those are the guys, right? The younger American guys.
But at this point, I'm not gonna lump Tank in with those because at this point, Tank's more like 1 foot out the door than fucking.
He might be on a.
And Brian is barely on that list unless he's
mentioned unless he's fighting a nigga. Unless he's fighting a nigga,
yeah. So like, you can't really, like, it ain't the same. Like
I think Boots has a avenue to, like, to become that guy.
But Boots is already up there. Like we did the Twitter poll and everything. Yeah. The thing is, Keyshawn is really supposed to replace Tank and Ryan Garcia, honestly.
Right.
Yeah. He was supposed to be the nigga that kind of replaces them. And he was gonna be like, if Boots is number 5 on the list we created of these niggas, then Keyshawn was supposed to be number 6.
Yeah.
And it's like, he didn't really want it, and he allowed like the whole big brother shit, little brother shit with Shakur.
Yeah, he got played kind of.
He got played, but then it's like, if you're whooping Shakur and sparring, if you're this nigga, you're the greatest. Like, bro, at the end of the day, sometimes you just gotta take the fight. Sometimes you just have to win. Like, you gotta take the fight. You gotta get the opportunity. You gotta just, like, he was in a forced situation that was better than, like, he was, like, all I'm saying is he was in a forced or manipulated situation better than a lot of people.
No, he had on the golden platter. He had, I think, Gustavo Oliveira was on the Cigar Talk talking about today. He was talking about it with the whole situation, and like basically he had a layup on a golden platter to become that guy. And he's the one.
And all you had to do was fight Devin Haney. If he would have even made it a fight of the year where he would have lost, niggas would have still, like, sung his praises. Like, he was in a damn win-win no matter what the situation. Like I said, it's not like he was fighting some killer. Like, it ain't no nigga doing the damn.
Let me find Butcher Bud.
How a nigga in a win-win situation still manages to fucking come out losing?
Ask Keyshawn. You wanna? I mean, shit. Shit. Let's see if we can get him on the podcast, then, nigga.
You know who was the winner out of this, low key? Hitchens.
They like he busy.
Hitchens jumps like number 3 in the WBO rankings, and everybody's gonna forget about his.
This nigga, come on, no.
I'm just saying
But is he one of these niggas who's gonna take these hard fights? Like the man ducked Duarte.
Yeah, like I mean, Hitchens is a known duck. It's not Hitchens is not going to the fight.
You can't even you can't. That's the worst thing about this generation is you can't really guarantee a fade from these niggas.
Nah,
there's some type of ducking I have happen.
This nigga was on some bullshit. The minute fucking Hitchens, Haney and Keyshawn not happening. This nigga fucking Hitchens was like, Haney versus Hitchens. No, that's not happening. Shut up.
Yeah, and we can't forget about the Matias shit too. I mean, Matias, that was it was Matias
he ducked that nigga too, yo.
Yeah, he ducked it until Pyro beat Matias, and then all of a sudden it's like, hey, Pyro, I'm here. I'm your Mando now.
Nah, this nigga's like the Stinky of boxing. If any of y'all used to watch Hey Arnold back in the day. This nigga was fucking the Stinky, the nigga that would come up behind Helga every time. Nobody wants you right now. Get out of here.
But I ain't gonna lie, he worse than the Stoop kid, honestly.
Yeah.
Even the Stoop kid eventually left the fucking Stoop, nigga. Like you don't even you ain't even popping up nowhere.
Yeah, no, it's just sad. I just hate to see just to see because I mean it hurts his brand because his brothers are like, it's like Keon's gonna be like, okay, look, I have to prove I'm not my brother, and Kelvin's already too much of a bum. So it's not like Kelvin ain't gonna do nothing. Dude, if
the meal ticket of the family don't want to go for it, then it's like you kind of low key fucked.
Yeah.
He had some point. He was in the Rosen top rate negotiations. He had his sister singing the anthem. He had Kelvin Davis, Coleman, his other brother.
Everybody was holding it together and then tolerating all his antics and fuckery because it's a situation where you see a nigga on the cusp and it's annoying the fuck out of you tolerating everything, but it's like you're just saying he's almost there. He's almost gonna land the monumental life-changing shit. Like just bear with him, and it gets to a point where it's like that's it. You can't bear no more. Like it's just like this nigga's a fucking failure.
First it was the weed, then he blamed it on that. Now that he got the kill streak, got the title, then blew away, then blew away again. Like it's like come on, like 4 times. You fucked it up, and now it's like the 4th. Yeah,
this nigga look, Keyshawn Davis is like a Sega Genesis cartridge. Like back in the day, you didn't have memory cards, so if you had to play a long ass game and you had shit to do around the house,
you had to keep that shit on.
Like 3 levels.
You had to keep that shit on, man.
Yeah, you kept that shit on, and I just feel like Keyshawn's career is like it's all like his career could be summed up in just one day. Like the game is on all fucking day, and you just playing it, but it's almost like you starting over each time because it's like the shit overheat. So you play the first 5 levels, you pause this shit because your mom talking about, hey nigga, you need to wash the dishes and take out the garbage. You're like, all right, you leave that shit alone. That'll take you about 45 minutes, whatever, because you gotta look for the remote or some bullshit. You go there and it's like, god damn, fucking shit overheated. It's stuck. You gotta reset. You gotta restart the game. Oh, so now you restart the game. You play this shit. You get to the 7th level now. But now these niggas is like, yo, you need to do this now. Like, you gotta go and do that. Like, and each time this nigga gets so basically, each time he paused the game, he gotta restart it. He get a little further, but he never really get a little further. It's like he always has to do more. Like, and you just get tired of watching that at a point because if you're ducking the best situation you could be manipulated into, like I don't know, like that's like a nigga's like he busts into your apartment like, hey nigga, if you don't, and he got Beyonce in the room, he's like, if you don't fuck this bitch right now, like I don't know what you like I don't know what type of situation, like if you don't eat this gourmet meal right now, nigga, I'll kill you, like I don't know what type of situation. I don't know how better this nigga want a situation to be. Like that's all I'm saying.
And weird. The funny thing is too is like now because of this too, Shakur's now getting the backlash too because I think niggas are kind of they're kind of tired and frustrated all the politics and niggas not getting.
Dude, T.O. got a fight already, and Shakur still don't have a fight.
And honestly, if there's a game to describe this nigga, it's fucking Friday the 13th for NES. Then you go all fucking day trying to find fucking Jason, and then you finally fucking find him, and he's fucking unbeatable. And then you got to go back to square one. This nigga can't even stay out of his own fucking way. He can't even beat his own fucking game. Then he goes back to start every fucking time.
Yeah, that's a good fucking analogy because that Friday the 13th came from Nintendo. That shit was fucking hard. That was hard as shit. That's
Ninja Turtle hard right there, nigga.
Yeah, seriously, like. I got past the water level before I beat that. Before I
a lot of those old school Nintendo games was hard as shit, bro. Like Mike Tyson Punch Out, fucking
No, Mike Tyson Punch Out wasn't difficult. Like the two most difficult games I ever played on Nintendo was.
But you had to play that shit. You weren't beating Mike Tyson Punch Out in one weekend type shit, nigga.
Yeah,
you had to play that shit. It wasn't the hardest game, but it was hard.
No, that game was dumb hard. I got to the point where I fucking had to I put in the fucking little Game Shark thing, or what, it wasn't Game Shark back then.
Game Genie,
it was a fucking code to fucking so that I wouldn't get knocked out by the first fucking punch that he threw, and I would still fucking lose by decision at the end. Like,
that's the thing. Yeah, you could you had to beat.
That's what I'm saying. And King P, this nigga just talking about, man, that shit wasn't hard. Okay, Poindexter, excuse me, nigga, fuck. Like,
no, I mean because I eventually beat. Like, there are two games. I remember there are two Nintendo games that I had.
Just because you eventually beat a game, don't mean it's not fucking hard, though, nigga. Like,
nigga, I had a hard time beating Mr. Sandman in that game than I had beating Mike Tyson. Mr. Sandman was fucking impossible to beat. That motherfucker was like,
like who's playing that shit? Nigga, I don't know no one had that shit.
And I was playing shit without. I didn't use the code. Like that's how I got to Mr. Sandman.
Nigga, you acting like we talking about like Duck Hunt or some shit, nigga. Like, nigga, the first God of War game is fucking hard, nigga. Good God, like.
Yeah, Marquis.
But you know we beat it, like.
Yeah.
We beat it, but it was hard.
Yeah, Marquise, all the Mega Mans on fucking Nintendo were hard. Dumb
hard facts.
Yeah.
Mega Man's always been a great game concept, but that shit was a hard ass game to play. Ain't gonna lie.
Dude, you know what was fucking hard, nigga, back in the day? Pause. Ninja Gaiden, nigga. God,
yeah, that was hard too. Yeah, that was hard.
Ninja Gaiden was some of the hardest shit, nigga.
Yeah, let's see. There was also Ghosts and Goblins. That was fucking hard too.
Double Dragon? Shout out Double Dragon, no?
That wasn't hard. No.
Double Dragon wasn't hard. That was like intermediate, like normal kind of. That used to be like the most normal. Like you had to get used to it. Like it had a curve. Mm-hmm. You know what was harder? Fucking Street Fighter. The first Street Fighter was hard, nigga. Good God.
I mean,
that was hard.
The two Nintendo games that I owned that I never beat were Master Blaster. Which was I loved playing the game, but I could never get past the third or fourth level. And then Fox Xanadu, which was Jesus Christ, that game was. I don't think I could past the second level. That shit was so fucking hard. Like those were some difficult. Nintendo had some difficult ass games back in the day because there was no such thing as bugs. Like they made sure they used to test their shit. They had to make sure that for that 8-bit technology, you got the more bang for your buck type shit.
Like if you beat a game back in the day, that shit meant something. Like it was like, yo, like you really had. And back then, it's like you once you saw the magazine, it's like niggas had to like really like legit confirm it. Like what happened, nigga? Like did the music change up? Like nah, you lying ass little nigga. Oh man, fuck man, Keyshawn, you're like such a disappointment. We segued into a whole different god dog fucking industry. Like nigga, we ain't even just talk about a different sport. Like we talked about retro gaming, nigga, because you're so disappointing right now.
And we're actually comparing it to that too. It's like that's how bad your fuck up is.
Yeah,
You know,
nigga,
like,
you're like what was that shit that was like the red? It's like this is this nigga career. He's that red bullshit that you had to look through. Was it the Virtual Boy? It was some shit where
oh, that Virtual Boy was such garbage. That was a
it's like
system.
It looked from on the outside. It looked like okay, hold on. On further inspection, trash. Nigga, this shit, get the fuck out of here. Like,
yeah, Virtual Boy. Shout out to old school service merchandise. I remember I used to go in there. They used to have that shit on display. And I think I used to play like the tennis or whatever. And I thought, and first of all, I said, "Damn, this shit is giving me a headache." And damn, this graphic shit ain't really that fun.
Damn. Service merchandise, nigga, that goes back. Like wow. Like, but they used to have all the games back in the day.
Yes, sir.
Like, they'll literally have all the systems set up, and you could walk up there and play. Like,
yes, sir.
You had the Genesis, the Super Nintendo. I think
yeah.
the niggas had the Neo Geo at one point. Like,
yes, sir. The Turbo Graphics 16, all that shit, bro.
Yeah. Hey, Ern, what it do? Salute. Hello, Ring Gang. Have not seen you guys in a long time. Hope all you are happy and great. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, no, we still here. We still grinding, bro. We still letting people know our views on this boxing game, man. And like I said, it's just Keyshawn's just such a big disappointment because now it's still trending hard. And Keyshawn, I think, just put out a video of him running and doing some shit like that. Niggas is like, this nigga's
like, we don't care. Like, dude, it's like right now, like we don't care how hard you're gonna train. Because it's like there's no bigger opponent than Devin Haney for you.
Right. So she played me against the world as this.
Nigga, it's you against your damn self, bro. Like you fumbled and shit. Like no one said, "Hey man, don't take that fight." Nigga, you said that shit. Like
right, because you
nigga, I don't. It's like, oh man, like I don't know. Like there's no other better situation I could compare that to. Like this is like one of the most cleanest ducks in the history of ducking. Not even in the sense of ducking like, damn man, Canelo, you waited niggas out, or this nigga, he never wanted to go overseas. You were scared to go overseas. So you
can remember like you didn't
want to move up in weight. This is a complete. We have a legit offer, $3 million. Bam.
This is like Colo. This is like Colo Duck and Triple G type. It's gonna be memorable. I'm just saying, it's gonna be a memorable duck. That's all.
It's a memorable one, but but it's worse than that though. But that was flagrant. But the thing is, this like everybody like it's one of those. It's like it's fucked up, but it's one of those. If you're in Kodo's shoes. It's like, nigga, I'm like past my prime Kodo. I'm like 5'6" or some shit. Y'all want me to fight fucking Golovkin, this mean punching ass Kazastakian? Like, nah, nigga, like, no. He's bodying fucking light heavyweights in sparring. Nah, like, no, like. So it's like, I can understand like maneuvering.
No, for sure. It's just a memorable the past decade or so. It's just
but it's memorable, but like it won't be held in the same light as Keyshawn shit because Keyshawn is like it's like I said, like that. It's like if you're Cotto, you're gonna want like 20 mil for Golovkin,
right?
But for Devin Haney, it's like
Cotto's a proven draw. Cotto's a multiple division champ. Proven draw is different.
Yeah, of course, but. Dude, you think, man, how much you think Canelo? Look, Golovkin wasn't commanding what he was commanding later in his career when the Cotto fight was out there. So Cotto would probably only get maybe like 5 mil, 6 mil type shit. Like, you know, so in reality, like, yeah, that's good money, but nigga, for Prime Golovkin, like, we starting at 10 mil, nigga, before we start negotiating.
Right.
And that's the thing. And it's like, we know why. With Devin Haney, it's like, bro, like, if you don't take this damn fight, that's one of those, like, I don't, like, real talk, like, I don't think a nigga like that could really live on your block or be in your neighborhood like that. Like, I seen the video with Bruce Wayne made was like, that shit made local news. Like, can you go to the corner store and you duck a fight like that?
Yeah.
Can you go to the park and play basketball and you duck a fight like what can you do after you duck the fight like that? Like, I'm sorry, this shit is like a whole hour segment, but it's unprecedented. Like, it's
a nasty duck. I'm a Keyshawn fan. I'm a Keyshawn fan. I'm a Keyshawn fan.
You got to fight Batman to make up for this bullshit.
Right.
Now you can't just fight Batman. You have to make Batman like give up some shit he would never tell anybody. Like you gotta walk away with a win over Batman or a draw at least. You just can't fight Batman, nigga. Like regular goons fight Batman, nigga.
I mean, like, all I know is like
you gotta put hands on Batman, nigga. Fuck that.
I mean, dude has to fight a killer, has to fight a known killer in this. So if he's not gonna face, he has to fight someone who's everyone perceived as.
Let's play a game. We ain't done one of these in a minute. I'm a name fighters, and I'm gonna give like each one of y'all gotta say if that's acceptable or not. Like, you say pass or fail. Now, what's the range we looking at? 140 or 147 or both?
147. Well, I mean, it's 147 kind of thin, so 140 maybe 147 at 140.
Both. These niggas are doing cash weight. We in these whole nigga eras.
Yeah, both.
I'm gonna name every name is on the table except Shakur.
Okay.
Gary and Angry Fist.
Well,
yeah,
pass fail as in what? Like he
fight.
It's an acceptable fight. It's acceptable.
Acceptable fight for Duck and Devin Haney.
Pass. So fail. That's a pass.
That's a pass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pilot.
All right. I think that's an okay fight. Champion.
Pass. Pat, you pass.
Pass. Yeah, pass.
There's definitely a pass.
All right. Rayo.
Pass.
Fail.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Hold on. I have a better name. Hold on. Let me say a name or two. Hold on. Let me say a name or two. First, I'll say pass. You'll probably say no, but Tiger Johnson. No? Yes or no?
Yeah, no. Why do you like Tiger Johnson so much?
Okay, fine. One more. Norman. How about Norman?
Wait. If you gonna say Aaron
Jr.
to damn Rayo, you better as hell say Aaron to the fucking Tiger Johnson, nigga.
Okay, how about Norman Jr.?
Hold on. You're passing on fighting Haney to fight the guy that he beat. No.
No. Like, that's a fuck though.
No.
Brian Norman.
Come on, pilot.
No, but a lot of people say Norman's gonna knock him out. A lot of people on Twitter and shit that say that shit. So.
I don't care.
Has Brian Norman knocked anybody out yet?
Yeah, he came back and knocked out some white boy. Okay.
Oh yeah, he did. See, but he need to knock a few more people because we forgot about that already.
Yeah, man. I definitely like.
Brian Norman got to make himself hot again. Like, he got to be popping again for that to be a passive fight for Keyshawn. So no, Pat, that's a fail, nigga.
Yeah, that's a complete fail. Yeah.
Paro.
Fail.
Yeah, no. Fail. Only because I mean I saw Paro's last fight, and although he won it, he barely won it. Yeah, so it's like
once again, the barometer is Haney because you're passing on Haney to fight the person that we're naming. So
Yeah,
Haney is the
got to be on the level. Although I feel like Rayo's on the level, but like Pyro, nah, I would say Pyro's a fail for me. But I get it. I'll just throw the name out there, like because he does have a belt now.
he does. You know, he certainly does.
So you know, I didn't know like it might be like a in between, but damn, who else out there I could think of?
He's just not. I mean, Paro is. I mean, he's not that type of killer because, like I said, because you know, if you're gonna turn down the Haney fight for Paro, it's just like, I mean, he's a champion.
I doubt you get $3 million though.
So basically,
he might just do that. He might just fight Paro, take like $1 million about anything, get the belt, and then try to turn around and get the Haney fight again.
But now Haney's supposedly pivoting to Paro because you know, even though Cambosis, I heard Cambosis is in the mix somehow. I think Haney's trying to unify with Paro. He might go to Australia for it.
And then that goes Keyshawn's biggest move because that would have been the one failure that he could have kind of turned into a win if you would have got a belt and then said, now I want Haney. Like that could have been a little like that would have been like a little win for him, like a kind of turnaround, like okay. Like you know how earlier Pilot was saying like if he was to come back and KO Frank Martin, that would be like a move in the right direction. If he KO'd Paro and got a belt, that's a move in the right direction, but he's taking 2 steps.
Yeah, you take all these extra steps when you could have just went straight. Like, come on.
Yeah, but remember what I said about like he's that like the long hard road. Like you keep putting train tracks, nigga. Like
do you think the reason why he truly took it down is because he wasn't ready? You know, he wasn't ready. He didn't take the L.
If he wasn't ready now, he's never going to be ready.
Yeah, he's right. Like if you ain't ready now, nigga, you'll never be ready. Like, what are you waiting for? Like, like niggas ain't gonna get any better. Like y'all niggas is at y'all peak. Y'all at y'all limit. Y'all physicality. Like I don't know. Like okay, well I guess do like Pilot said, knock out Frank Martin. Because Haney might take your work anyway, but Haney was your work. So let Haney get the Paro fight so he could get 2 belts and boss up even more on you niggas. Because obviously y'all niggas is like treating Haney like he's Thanos. So I mean, just go ahead with it then. Fuck it.
It's crazy niggas like Depot who don't got no knockouts. Because somebody trying to say, he don't knock nobody out. He did knock out Red in Friday. He did knock out Red. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, nigga, the last 6 years, he's really up to Depot somehow. All the time.
Yeah, but it's like the Debo is more of a mentality now than the fighting style. Like it's evolved into like a mental pressure thing where these niggas is like they pressured by Bill, they pressured by fatherhood, like they pressured by teamwork, they pressured by like business savviness and like it's just crazy. Like it's just you pressured by everything but this actual Devin Haney, the boxer.
Yeah, no, it's
pressured by the aura, the entourage, this, that, like I don't know, man. Like niggas is just ain't wired right. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I say, it's the new niggas, just new nigga like mentality. Is just like, you know, they're more about preservation, but you know, also getting paid well without taking the type of risk that they need to actually to get the money that they want. It's a way, and then Keyshawn just happens to do it in the most roundabout way. So yeah, it's just a nightmare, and it's just like,
and we just tired of him resetting. Like that's it. Like this is the last time. This is the last reset. Like like honestly, like I hate that this is one of those. This would be one of the this would normally be like an off the record conversation where Pat would just tell me like, nah, LB, chill. Like, nah, that's kind of like you're being mean, bro. Like chill. Like, you know, niggas gonna hate you for that. I'm just like, really? Like, but it's like, damn, like I wouldn't even say nothing if niggas just kind of like boycotted Keyshawn's fights. Like if everybody just kind of just stopped paying attention to this nigga's fights, like just like, because at the end of the day, like niggas shit on Vargas for fighting on them Hall of Famers early, and niggas give Lubin hell for fighting Mel early, but niggas believe in themselves, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wish we could say the same with Davis, Keyshawn Davis.
Yeah, no, it's a shame.
Like it seemed like Davis just the Davis name ain't meant to be in boxing that long. I don't know what it is, nigga.
I mean, like I say, he's not the first crash out in boxing. He's not gonna be the last, but it's just you just hate to see a guy that was they were about to push him to the fucking moon.
He was getting that second coming of Bud type shit, but nah, Bud would have took this fight. Say what you will about Bud, I think Bud would have probably took this fight if he had the opportunity. I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
Keyshawn was more of his own person. He wasn't really getting compared to nobody yet.
Yeah,
right.
He was still his own. I mean, he had a little Bud, but he was still. He wasn't like how niggas are saying Boots and Bud and Boots and Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Like how they pairing them niggas, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like he had kind of his own lane, and that's what just make it worse.
Silver medalist, getting knockouts, like, you know, he's scoring all that shit again. Like, yeah, it's a bad look.
Well, you can't just keep resetting the game, man. At some point, you're just gonna have to just have a sick day. You fake a sick day, and you just play the fucking game the whole day before your parents come home, nigga.
Let's talk some real boxing, man. Let's talk some shit that actually happens.
Yeah. Like pack this nigga up. Like you're not worth a ring gang discussion when you got all four of us here and shit, bro. Like you, like we gave you over an hour, nigga. Like that's it.
Yeah, and yeah, like I said, truthfully, I didn't think we were gonna go an hour for him, but it's just, and at the end, we're just.
It's never been seen before. This is a clear, cleanest duck I think we've ever seen in boxing. That's why it went this far. Mm-hmm. Think about it. Like, has there anything? There's nothing been like this before.
I mean, I definitely got on Peter Quillen back in the day for ducking Karabov.
Even though I thought he could have won.
But think about it. Like, Peter Quillen was never in the position Keyshawn was in. Like,
but even though I thought he could have won, I think this is bordering towards like Riddick both on the trash against Lennox on the WBC bills. I mean, it's that kind of a memorable dunk. I mean, maybe
this is honestly, this is like David Benavidez Canelo ducking, but like worse. Because this is just like if an actual offer was made and niggas had the venue and everything. This is like if niggas just turned it down on something, like, yeah, man, I'm not. Like 75 mil, it ain't enough for me to fight David Benavidez. Like, wait, what? Like, yeah, like 75 mil ain't enough. Like, you serious? But the highest you ever made was 50 mil. Yeah, but David Benavidez, nah, he can fight at heavyweight. Nah, Like, that would have been like the craziest duck. But this shit, 3 mil, 15 fights, nigga. Yeah, yeah, Pilot's right. We can't take you serious no more, nigga.
Yeah, no. So yeah, find a new nickname. No more businessman. Don't call yourself that shit anymore. Find something that Find something that's
Keyshawn Disappointment Davis.
Right. It's just like I don't want to hear businessman anymore. Like I don't want to hear anything from you other than who's your next opponent if you don't want to fight any. Like, and is he? And it
better be the names that we said pass.
Yeah, like if not, like I said, yeah, you're setting yourself to be roasted because I mean VA. Because I already know
in sky.
Yeah, I mean, we'll know too because, like I said, because I know VA because they like the whole shows in VA for them. It's just like, well, I mean, even VA will, your fans over there will be like, okay, this nigga's never gonna fight anybody. Like, I mean, Vic and AI don't come out to them fights no more. You had them niggas like there, and they were out there, they were supporting you. You needed that cosign for to actually cross over into that commercial shit, but. yeah, it's just maddening. I'm just like, yeah, it's I hate young niggas that fuck up. Like, someone just needs to say that. Someone just needs to honestly,
with the clear, because clearly there's talent and power. I mean, you're a good ass fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
like that makes it worse.
I mean, hell, like, if you want to get interest, you might as well go ahead and try to make a fight with Andy Cruz and see, and at least try to get your win back, at least on that level.
Yeah, Cruz still talking shit, and like motherfuckers moving down to 130, lost to Martalo, but he's still talking that shit.
Yeah, all these niggas is just hoes, man. Like, I don't care about hoes fighting at this point. Like, like nigga, like, just put these niggas on Zeus. Fight with the rest of them hoes. Like, if y'all niggas want to act like hoes when they come to fighting, then just fight with the hoes, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, just be, because if y'all niggas want to be sassy, y'all being divas, and y'all want to be baddies and shit, nigga, just go to Zeus and just have a good old time with that shit.
Have a fucking blast.
Have a fucking blast, because this real boxing, like, y'all, like, nigga, like,
But
even Jake Paul knew when he had to take it serious, and I hate to say that he took shit more serious than Keyshawn.
Even though he tried to, even though he skipped the line when he wasn't supposed to, and now he paid, he's physically paid for that. So. But yeah, no, real boxing though, just to kind of segue into, because I definitely want to talk about the card from last Saturday. Real card, and because there was a good amount to take from it. I know.
Thank God. We're going back to the real boxing. Crimea River.
Yeah.
Bodega open again?
Yes.
Had that intervention earlier. You said, hold on, like, put the closed side up right now.
Yeah, I know. Before we get into like the Roach and Zepeda fight, because there's a lot to take from that one. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff on the undercard I wanted to just touch upon.
Yeah, you could do the whole card from the get go, really, because it's like it's some
first of all, like, people, like, again, like, because I know in boxing you have fighters that are teenagers and they're starting to turn pro early, and I have mixed feelings about that. If depending, like, they should stay I do think they should stay a little bit more in the amateurs and kind of because it's a risk for someone to start young, because when you start someone young like that, you have to be able to get the right opponents, and not the opponents that are just experienced enough they'll put their foot in their behinds. And of course it happened to one of the cats of the prelim, Dylan Capetillo or whatever. And I know Pilot watched it live because I was busy doing something, and I caught it later though. But they put him in with a 2-1 fighter, but he was like 31 years old and he's 17. And teenagers don't have their full man strength. So he got brutally knocked out in 3 rounds.
Yeah, I think he dropped him. He dropped him in the first round too. And it's kind of crazy because Oscar was hyping him up on the Ariel Helwani show, saying he's the next future face of American Mexican boxing type shit. You
gotta be like a Mike Tyson ass jit to be, and even he was losing to some of the grown men out there in the amateurs and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So like you got to be on that type of level to be 17,
and that's a fucking heavyweight. That's a heavyweight too. Mike Tyson was undersized.
Exactly. Like, thank you, and that's a heavyweight. So like, imagine the others. So, and you fighting a nigga 31 years old, probably got prison tattoos, probably got like 4 kids or some shit, nigga. He work at the factory or some shit.
Some of these guys ain't gonna take. Some of these guys ain't gonna take a dive. Some of these guys ain't gonna. Sometimes it happens. Whatever you want. But some of these guys are gonna go for the win.
Yeah, they're not going
because niggas want to be invited again, and it's like, especially if the fight's winnable, you gonna go for it, and that's the game, man. That's why you can't play boxing.
Yeah, and obviously too, because we always say like the unknown Mexican, like you have to watch some of those unknown Mexican fighters, even if they're like 2-0 or 2-1, you gotta watch them niggas. You gotta make sure, like, okay, wait a minute. I have a 17-year-old, a teenager. Do I want to put him in there with a 31-year-old man who does have a winning record? And
like, they're looking at the record like 2-1, like that's 3 fights. they're not counting all the months and weeks and years he's been in the gym all his life.
Right.
Like that nigga probably. What if he's a nigga who's 31 and 2-1, but he learned boxing when he was 5 years old?
Yeah, exactly. Like
you're literally fighting a grandmaster of boxing. I honestly like, and I say that in the sense of like, not that okay, this nigga ever be like a world champion, but just the experience.
Yeah,
So,
that time
management, man.
The last time I remember this happening was like, I don't know, it was way back when, but it was on the early PBC card. It was Clay Collard. He beat I remember him saying it vividly because it was a Mexican. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it was Guajardo because I remember because he was.
Yeah.
He used to be on those PBC.
He dropped. Remember, he they made it. No, he dropped out of high school and shit. The kid dropped out of high school and shit. 17 years old, and Clay Collard stopped him. and whatever happened to him? Have you ever heard about him again since? You know what I mean?
No, because they put him in there with Clay Collard, who boxed just to get a paycheck, but he was an MMA fighter. But Clay Collard at the time had, he was getting wins and draws over people that he shouldn't. That they were upsets because he was beating some of these guys at the time, and they put him in there with a guy like that who had pure man strength. And Guajardo, although dropped him, ended up getting get beat down in 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm. He ain't been back since. I mean, he dropped out of high school. Now you're like you have a failed boxing career. You know, like fuck, it's like shit.
Yeah, exactly. So you gotta be careful. That's why like 17-year-old you gotta make sure that if you're putting him in there, he's fighting someone who's the jobbiest of jobbers, at least like someone you can really pass.
Your kid better be on some type of strength and conditioning regimen, like
that too.
Like, if you haven't gone into your man strength, you need to be one of these goddamn athletic high schooler. Like, you need to be one of these niggas when, if I go to the basketball court on the weekend, you're one of these niggas who's crossing niggas up, doing some Dwayne Wade shit, dunking on niggas. And, like, you need to have that type of athletic ability or something to kind of, or some explosiveness. You need
or some real defense.
Mosley. Yeah, or some great defense. Like you just can't just be like average. Like you got to be special.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that young man that got knocked out too, because I saw him play. His hands were down. Like his defense was piss poor. Like and I'm like, damn, for a guy that's supposed to be like a big prospect or whatever, his defense was like lacking, and then he paid a price for it. So y'all have to be careful. Like if you have a teenager like box pro, you gotta make sure he's finding some jobbers, like real jobbers that he can pad a record.
And not just that, he has to be learning and improving. Not just because this is how what's so fucked up about it, Pat. You just can't say what you're saying. You're right.
I feel you, yeah.
But niggas will take what you said to heart. They'll be like, well, Pat a real nigga. He said, hey, man, your team need to be fighting jobbers. And these niggas be fighting jobbers until they're 25. Like, it's on some, like, look, you got to be learning. You can't, like, God bless his heart. Like, you know what I mean? But you can't be Campbell Hatton with these fucking jobbers, too.
That, too, yes.
But the thing is, at least I know, okay, I got a scrappy kid who's game, who I know, you know what I'm saying, he kind of can handle himself, but you it's like you learn Campbell Hatton's level early though.
Right.
This dude, I don't know if like what level, what number fight was this for him?
It was his 3rd fight.
And hold on, the 31-year-old was his 3rd fight.
Yeah. So
they both was on their 3rd fight.
Or excuse me, for the Mexican, it was 4th fight, but like I say, he's 31, compared to a 17-year-old. So like,
how many fights a 17-year-old had is what I'm trying to find out.
This was his 3rd fight too. Like,
yeah, that's fucking crazy, fam, dude. I'm looking at it like, if a nigga's like 31 and he has 3 fights, I'm thinking he's one of those niggas who he fucking been in the gym, but he was active in like the streets, or he had some other shit going on where he couldn't fucking take boxing serious. So like, I'm thinking this nigga's gonna be. He's probably been around a gym the last 10 years.
Yeah,
And you
I mean,
put that on a fucking 17-year-old.
But again, he's probably too. That 31-year-old is probably just not only man strength, obviously, but he's probably too fresh a fighter. But so that's probably the wrong. So that's probably the wrong person to face.
Yeah, it's just wrong on so many levels, really. Like you gotta know if your 17-year-old gotta be special.
It's funny too because his father, Jorge is a famous trainer. He worked with Fury, he worked with Andy Ruiz, and that's why I'm just thinking like someone didn't do their homework and picking this guy.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah. I mean, like again, you hope that this fight doesn't kind of mentally ruin him and he can kind of get past it, like learn it as like a lesson. But I just
this is going to be a super type of L.
Yeah, like you don't want that's because that type of L can ruin a career. Like like you think, oh, you're good, and you go into the next fight, and someone who is probably the jobbies or jobbers or whatever, and still again exploits you and still finds your chin. Like then it's just like you have to kind of make sure that you really learn from that loss to kind of break the cycle, though. But I had to mention that particular fight because it was just like, that shit was crazy because you don't want to ruin young fighters like. If you want to accelerate a young fighter's education in the ring, do it, but you have to do it very carefully, especially for a 17-year-old. Like, I'm granted he's 17, he'll probably be able to shake it off a little bit, because he's, but yeah, you can't take too many more of those type of knockouts.
Yeah, I mean, then you look at it was real somber in the corner after, but I did see Oscar kind of pat the back because Oscar was hyping him up, so I saw Oscar after kind of patting the kid on the shoulder, trying to just give him some words of, But that's come back.
I will say,
he get the Ryan Garcia treatment.
I will say, Golden Boy.
Oscar ain't run from this nigga.
Golden Boy more than the other promoters. Like they match their young fighters tough early. So it's par for the course though. But this one was just this one wasn't a good idea. Whoever put that fight together, that was not a good idea for a teenage prospect for him to take a experienced fight like that. So yeah, hopefully he just kind of learns his lessons from that. But Charles Conwell though definitely seemed like he learned some lessons from that loss. And again, I said it before in our chat, Zayas needs to thank his lucky fucking stars that that he didn't face Conwell for the belt, and he got Perez, who pretty much just fucking laid down and didn't do shit. He
ain't even look great against Perez, a nigga who laid down and ain't do shit.
Yeah, and meanwhile Perez, was whooping Conwell like from pillar to post at times, which was maddening to watch. Because Conwell right now should be the one with 2 fucking belts or somewhere in 154. But since that,
you're saying he should have been the one that lost the boots, not Zayas.
Hey, bro. Conwell. I'm not gonna say Conwell. Conwell could have beaten Boots, but at least it would have been a more. Black American fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it just would have been. It would have hit a little harder. You know what I mean?
The way Conwell fought the first 4 rounds, that version could damn give Boots some trouble, but it has to be that version. But I think he still looked good for the layoff and the circumstances.
Yeah, he's still. Kroll, from is a Showbox alum, as Pilot mentioned before. Like Kroll has been Kroll, however, had been not like I think he'd been blowing weight like the last couple.
He got a couple gifts on the show. He got like 2 gifts in a row. He's one of those guys like he hit them draws and shit. But it was kind of it was really
he was undefeated, so it was a good 0 to snatch, especially in the comeback though. But Kroll looked like he wasn't in that fight because Conwell was just I think he
was smart together too. That's about as good as a performance you're gonna get from Conwell. Conwell just smothers his work too much. Like he's like a definition of a B plus. Like I can't put him in the A tier. You know what I'm saying? I just like he's good at what he does. You know what I'm saying? There's
he didn't really smother his work until the second half of the fight.
Yeah, until the second half.
Like,
the first half he was looking good. Like you mentioned, the first half he was looking real good.
He was quality. Like he was fighting inspired. Like
Yeah,
the way he looked in the first half, I thought he was going to stop the dude in like the 6 or 7 round.
Right.
I think
But
after he dropped him, after he dropped him, it was all but a formality, right? After he dropped Cole.
Yeah, after he dropped him, yeah, it was just like Kroll was trying to survive, and Kama was just. I think
That body work was adding up too. Yeah.
Yeah, Kroll, I was like, God damn, Kroll, he couldn't even hide his reaction from the body shots. Like every time he would start moonwalking into the ropes, looking like he wanted to take a knee.
Yeah, like he was being bothered by all those fucking punches, man. Like that's real shit.
Yeah,
that's why I just feel like that's why the pilot shit just hit hard, because it's like there was times where Conwell would smother his work, and I'm like, bro, how you judge distance and range so well the first half, but then like how do you just forget all that this half?
Yeah, part of me I think he was trying to work for the stoppage, but
he was doing a bad job of that too.
Yeah, I think he just wasn't giving himself enough room to kind of punch. Like he needed to.
He was trying to load up when all he had to do was what Moore was saying was, damn, do a flurry. But this generation don't throw combinations, so
yeah,
they just be wasting time.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost a mercy stoppage though, but he was hurting Kroll when the referee decided to wave it off.
It was basically the referee was like, "Look, man, I don't need another round of this. Like, you can't put goddamn 8 punches together to get this guy out of here. I'll just step in." Like, and that's the problem. Like back in the day, a nigga like Muhammad Ali gets that nigga out in 5 rounds. Flicker 5 rounds. Like Boots, 4 rounds, 5 rounds. Right? Like nigga, you trying to be on that level. You need to operate the same way, man.
Facts.
Like, what are we doing, man? But either then, he still got the stoppage.
Yeah.
But I still thought he looked good. Like, I'm more like in the Tim Bradley sector where, like, I still thought, considering circumstances, he still looked good. It wasn't an A+, but I don't mind being at an A-.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, no, like I said, because he got the now. If it went the distance, it probably would have been a B. It would somewhere around the B+. But he got to do it out there, and that's what he needed to do. He needed to get the win on a national.
Whether the ref had to help him or not, he still got it. Like, we got to deal with the results.
Yeah, so I'll give it an A- for me. Like it was good. Like I enjoyed.
A- accurate. Yeah, I say A-. That's a good score.
Yeah, I enjoyed the fight, and like I said, Conwell is a talent, and like I said, I just hope that he finds footing at 154.
You think they're feeling to Ortiz next? You think that's probably a fight for a comeback for Ortiz? They might do.
They need to.
I mean, Ortiz needs somebody. And Conwell is a good dance partner. So if it happens, hey, I'd fuck with it.
Because this is the thing. It's like if y'all not gonna give Conwell a title fight anytime soon, let them get that big Virgil Ortiz.
I mean, that's a fight of the year on paper. I mean, I think I'd favor probably Ortiz a little bit, but that's still a fight. That still should be a fire fight.
Yeah, it's still a good fight. I mean, if neither one gonna fight for a title, that's the best fight for both of them.
Right. Yeah, no, I just want Conwell to be back in the mix. Like I want him. Well, I want him back in the ring at least one more time before the year's out.
Yeah.
But like I said, because Conwell is like, because Conwell's like Virgil Ortiz in a way. It's like he dude that been kind of grinding on the B and C levels for so long. It's just like it's time for him to kind of get to that. It's time for him to get to the A level comp.
You know what also be a good fight for him?
The black version of Zayas in a way.
It'll be a nasty good fight with Conwell versus Brandon Adams. Maybe Adams a little older, but that's
that's an opener on Netflix.
Right? Netflix would put that as a fucking prelim fight of all things.
Yeah, they'll fuck that up somehow. That'd be a prelim fight.
Conwell, like I said, just hope he keeps his momentum, and then the fight after that with Curiel and Quentin Randall, I honestly, I think I've seen more than enough of Quentin Randall. Like he can box, yes, he's spoilerish, but dude is like is like NyQuil on TV. And Curiel is
Curium let him beat. Curium let him do that. Curium helped him pour a full glass of NyQuil, nigga.
Yeah, he did too, and that's why them scores were all over the fucking place. Like,
nah, 100. No, talking about 10-0 is crazy though. 10-0 is crazy for Curiel. 10-0. You know what's crazy? Curiel. I saw a post on I think Brunch Boston. They said that Curiel's a free agent now. You still give him with 190 score? That was clearly not 190. I'm just saying it's kind of crazy still.
Well, I mean,
that fight's the case that Randall won, man.
Say it again.
I said you can make a case that Randall won.
Yeah, exactly.
You can argue that. I'd say later Curiel kind of stole late with the ace.
I'm not a fan of Curiel because if you're gonna be a plotter, at least have some power to go along with your fucking plotting.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Kill ratio until
or have a crazy pace or something.
No, because he's a
dog, a plotter with no power is like a fat chick with an A cup. Like, come on, man.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry.
It's like literally like it's like you're plotting, you're being slow. It's like no volume, no power, no head movement,
and he's fucking Mexican. Like,
what I'm saying is, it's crazy because he had 100% kill ratio until the Roca. Like he was that Pat members when he was on the Golden Boy undercards, he was knocking everybody out. Then once he fought Roca, it went to the draw, and then he just ain't been the same since. So, he just maybe because the competition, maybe he's fought world level guy because Roca, for what Roca's a world level guy, I guess, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, wasn't that Roca? Yeah. Wasn't that a hard fight?
It was a good fight. It was a good ass fight. It was a good ass fight.
Dude, it wasn't the type of fight that should damn alter your career. Like, come on, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Alexis fucking Roca, bro.
But it feels like it did because he ain't been this. And maybe because he fought a world level guy, and he's fighting. Randall was kind of boring. Randall, shout out to Randall's manager because I don't know how Randall keeps getting these spots, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because see, Randall, unfortunately, because obviously, there are spoilers that can box, but they're exciting about it, and there are spoilers that obviously are punchers. Randall is the spoiler that is not exciting to watch. He's a nightmare. Like you put him in a ring with niggas, and it's just like no one looks good beating him. Like Polanco didn't look good beating him. Norman didn't look good beating him. Like I still remember. Like
that's why he still gets these calls because it's like y'all got to put him in the trunk. Like and it just shows me the quality of boxing a lot of these other boxers have or their styles. Because you mean to tell me no one's put him in the trunk yet?
And it's not like he's a world beater by any means.
Not by any fucking means.
He's this era's Eden fucking Garner, nigga.
But can I just see a 76-inch reach? At welterweight, a 76-inch reach is crazy. Why don't you use your jab more, bro? Like you could I feel like he could have won that fight if you want. But I'm saying even a little more though. But he could have won that fight if he wanted to. But he just don't open up ever. It's like, come on, man. Like I know you got power, but
yeah.
Like, come on.
His overall offense is what, like, his overall offense is what's lacking. Like, he has variety. It's like everything he does is like the bare minimum. Like, it controls you, but he's never gonna just do like it's like he's not gonna put a stamp on his fights.
But the way he made Kirill was looking early enough, he could have won that fight. He could have definitely won that fight if he tried a little more.
He's one of those guys. It's effort. He doesn't have like a damn commanding presence in the ring. It's more like da 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 da. I'm here. I'm spoiling. Da 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 da. I'm spoiling.
Because this guy fought Norman, Roca, and Curiel, all guys that got like almost close to 100% kill ratio. 80%. And none of them, no three of those guys stopped him, but he lost in sport. He just lost in some bullshit.
That's what me and Pat be talking about with this era's lack of fucking boxing skills. Because this nigga's doing nothing really special. Like you mean to tell me none of y'all can put the foot in your ass of this Miguel Vasquez wannabe? Like, get the fuck out of here! Like, what are we doing here? And then that's the whole problem. Like, a lot of these niggas ain't nice like they should be.
Yeah, and like I said, because like I said, Curiel's stock it probably went down and ran, and like I said, and yeah, and Reynolds is gonna be like, okay, yeah, like this guy's gonna be a problem. Like, we'll have to make sure that he's like, we don't call him, we don't have him train for like 3 months. Like, we need him like as a replacement opponent, like at a phone call, at a moment's notice type shit. So yeah,
they'll get the same performance from this nigga because he's gonna throw even less punches and be more difficult and fidgety and shit. Like,
yeah,
it's just if these niggas, Aaron Pryor would eat him up.
Yeah.
Even a Sean Porter and a Ricky Hatton, I feel like would beat him up.
But I wonder Curiel
beat him up.
But I wonder, with seeing Curiel now as a free agent, I wonder if they're going to pick him back up because again, he was on that KO streak. He was a hot prospect. He's kind of stalled. So I wonder if Golden Boy is going to, or we're going to see him on Pro Box or some shit. Or, he's going to be on some.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's probably going to weigh his options out though. But at this time, like he's not going any momentum into these things. Like,
there's no momentum. Yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah, there's no demand. Like, bro, if you told me like, hey man, Curiel's going to fight again this year, I'd just be like, okay. Like, really? Like who fucking lined it up for that? Like, and that's the thing. Even a guy like we say, like Devin Haney, who been boring, I still want to see his next fight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Curiel. It's like, bro, like you got too many uphill battles. You're plotting. You can't punch. You no volume, no urgency. No charisma, no outside ring fuckery. Like, you got nothing literally going for you.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta change that if you want to be down, getting these checks here, bro.
Exactly. Like, at least it'd be like Conceição, who, I mean, obviously the reason why he gets, because even though he shouldn't be getting these title shots, again, even with Murataya, he
puts on a better effort, though.
Yeah. Because the funny thing is too is like the scores. I think for that one fight, I thought the scores were a little bit too wide because I definitely thought Conceição won at least 4 rounds, especially like in the second half of the fight. Like, I honestly thought that because Murataya, you can tell now making 135, it's it from like that. This is the last time he's fighting at 135.
It was something a while ago, but obviously the Cruz win made it feel like okay, maybe not, But
yeah, like he.
I don't know what y'all see in this nigga. I'm just never impressed by this dude. Like, I always feel like he's holding back.
You talking about Murataya? I mean, I'm not
Murataya, yeah.
No, but I will say Robert Garcia, RGB at the Boston Academy. Robert Garcia is a great trainer, and he gets the most out of Murataya. I'll say that because Murataya isn't.
It just feels like ain't that much to get out of this nigga.
But I mean, true. But I mean, he's a champion. He defended his belt twice, so he's kind of overachieving a little bit. It feels
Murataya, the Cruz fight was a great performance. Like he got that. Like I gave him props for that fight. Like
it's like he won, but I wouldn't call that a great performance.
Nah. I feel like that was a great pressure performance. I feel like in that fight because even though it's close, people thought Cruz was going to box his socks off. A lot of people thought Cruz.
But look, dude. Okay, man. Like, do we have to do this? Look, man. Like, do you, in your heart of hearts, do you feel like that was really a great, like, listen to what you're saying. Great.
No, it wasn't a great, but it was a really good pressure performance.
It was solid. Out of 1 through 10, you're giving that performance a 7. You're not giving it an 8. Stop.
No, I mean it was a good performance. I mean, I could it could be a 7 or an 8, but it's not no higher than that though. But
he needed a knockdown for it to be an 8.
I mean, because dude outboxed Cruz. Like he like it wasn't like
it was like a 7. It was like an 8-4 type fight. It wasn't that much outboxing, and his shit was still swollen up too. Like he's
of course, and it was swollen up after the Conceição fight too. Conceição fight, Conceição, like he's like the perfect opponent because I mean he's a slow starter, but in that second half of the fight, dude for whatever fucking reason turns. It becomes one of the most difficult niggas to actually fight, and he did. And even the fucking Navarrete fight, it's like I mean the fact that that's still his best performance. The fact that he went down twice and people still thought he won, that's probably like if you want to pinpoint like the strength in Conceição what he does. Everyone except for Shakur. Shakur's the only one that kind of was able to kind of stop all that second half shit, that he does. But everyone else, Valdez should have lost to him. Shaqy Foster was, I think low-key got robbed in the first fight, and then low-key Conceição might have actually got robbed in the second fight too, but that's a whole different conversation. But those fights were just dumb close. And Muay he won clear though, but he got I think he got worked in the second half of the fight again, and he still got trademarked. So I don't know if it's just the weight or the talent or whatever though, but yeah, because Muay should have won that shit because he was boxing the shit out of him in the first half of the fight. I just don't know what happened when he hit the wall. It was just Conceição just did what he usually did and made it a close fight, even though the judges didn't really give him no love for it. But Muay looks like he's giving up that 135 belt and going to 140 as he probably should, and maybe he'll start getting those knockouts again like he used to, like he had before, But that was it. Muay
that was basically. I mean, it's real. That was 2 boring fights in a row. After that,
it was trying because you didn't want because Muay though was
Conceição was a little old. He's 37. I know he looked long and tall. Like he was tall for the weight. He was looking taller than Muay and shit. But he was 30. Same guy no more.
Yeah, it was the buzz. It was a buzz killer tonight. Honestly, the Kyrgios fight had a little more intrigue because it's I don't know. It just seemed like at one moment one person would pick it up, and it was a little more competitive. So that's what it had that going for it. Where Muratalla and Constancio, that shit just all the movement and this nigga following him around. Nigga, I'm good off of
that. Oh man, though.
I'm at least so fucking good off of that.
But at least the main event though made up for it though with Roach and Zepeda.
Yeah, true.
Good, hard.
That's good old fashioned violence.
I mean, good
that
ass
was a
whooping.
solid fight though.
Good ass whooping.
Ass whooping too though. And I know we talked about this in the preview too because it was just because Roach. I'm not saying because Roach has had he's in that weird space because obviously the Tank fighting him when he really wasn't supposed to put him in that type of tier, and then getting the Cruz fight again. Another draw to tier. So it's people based off those performances, okay, Roach might be, is he elite? Is he somewhat elite? What level is he at, really? Because considering even before those fights, this is a guy that has a clear loss to Jamel Herring, and the big difference is Jamel Herring was a bigger fighter, was able to outbox him, and also hurt him too.
and he's a southpaw, wasn't he? I think isn't Herring a southpaw, Jamel Herring?
Yes, he is a southpaw.
Okay, and I didn't even realize the Pettis was a southpaw. I just knew. I mean, I knew the Pettis shit was the activity, but I realized he's a southpaw too.
Yeah.
That's I know he's southpaw.
You're not used to southpaws. Besides Pacquiao, you're not used to southpaws being so violently offensive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
most southpaws are trying to be cute, sticking, moving, right hook, run you into
counter punch KO or counter punch KO one. A counter punch KO artist. When I think of a southpaw, I think of a KO counter punch artist. You know what I'm saying? Like a counter punch that'll knock you out or some shit.
I don't think of southpaw, but I think of southpaw for some reason. I'm thinking like a Zab.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, Zab.
They always try to be that talented. They try to really fight off their speed more than conventional.
Zab, a sweet pea too. Or something.
Nah, nigga, that's I don't think of the greatest southpaw ever when I think of southpaw. Damn.
But but like I said, the Roach though, I give him respect though. Roach is tough, the toughest shit because he was. He won the first couple of rounds, but once Zepeda got going, there was no Energizer Bunny. It wasn't just the volume too. He was giving them angles. He was outboxing them and then just laying combinations upon combinations on Roach. And Roach couldn't do anything to slow him down. I think Roach couldn't. He wasn't going to the body consistently enough to at least try to.
Well, no, that high guard Philly show was trash. I think Crawford explained it best. You gotta make him second guessing stuff. Like you were up in his wheelhouse the whole fight. You were basically in his wheelhouse. I felt like I don't know. Like
He made the JoJo Diaz mistake of like being in his wheelhouse and just blocking. Like Pat said,
like
and this is the
step to
thing,
the left, like pivot, like step to the left, step to the right, like make him
that's
adjust.
honestly not in his game.
I know, I know it. I know.
I picked Roach to win, and I picked it based off the and it felt like I was like, okay, like we hear it, we getting somewhere because he dominated Zepeda them first 2 rounds. Like
he did, sure did.
Like Zepeda was throwing, but Roach was rocking him with he was throwing double right hands and he was cleaning up on them. But it's the thing, Roach was being first when that was happening. And a lot of times, you can be if you don't just continue to be first, if you start getting tired and you can no longer be first, that's when your timing has to just go to 110%.
Right.
And Roach couldn't fucking adjust his timing to stifle Zepeda's offense. And when you stifle someone's offense, it's hard to do that with that fucking high guard. I tell people, it's better to slip punches.
Because we need the activity. We need the activity and work rate by Zepeda was going to be a lot. But again, I think if you're a counter puncher and you don't have to pop like that, what's the point? If being so economical,
you could be, even if you don't have the pop, you need to have the volume with it.
Yeah, you got greater volume,
dude. Because this is the thing, you don't look. Because Shakur showed you you don't need the pop. It's the timing, and you got to throw enough punches.
And Farmer showed you too. Farmer gave him two.
And you're right, Farmer. But see, Farmer was doing I was saying. Farmer was able to be first for 70% of that fight. Roach ain't that type of guy. I thought he would be because I'll be honest too. I didn't think Zepeda would be this invigorated.
No, that time off, real quick. But that time off, that was one of the few times where it helped.
Yeah,
that helped a lot.
That time off put an extra 2 years on his career.
Yeah,
he was looking like prime. Maybe better than prime Zepeda.
Remember, you said he might have been shot for it. It made me think maybe he is a little shot for him, but taking that time off probably helped a little bit, preserve some of that.
It did, and the thing is, it looked like that the first 2 rounds. He still had the little work rate, but Roach was really painting his face, bah, 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 but he couldn't adjust when Zepeda gets to a point. If you're not hurting him, he's gonna just will himself through. Even if he's missing punches, he still wills himself at you. Even with Shakur, he took 4 rounds off Shakur to me.
Right, yeah.
He even rocked him a few times. So, he's no slouch, but I didn't think he would be on this level. And I thought Roach would be better. Roach is literally, and I'm a nigga who, I'm not one of these guys who thought he got robbed against Tank and Pitbull. I thought the Tank fight was a draw. I felt he lost against Pitbull. He got a draw in both fights. I think he was still quality, but I think that had niggas thinking that he was an elite A+ fighter. When he really is just a strong B+ guy.
Right.
How's the 130?
He would have fought he should have won clearly out of one of these 3 fights.
He didn't really win that really clear. Obviously, he didn't win.
All niggas keep saying is the Tank. The duck. I mean, Tank took a knee. Tank took a knee, and it's if you got to make that fuckery be something where that wins Roach the fight, then he didn't do enough.
Okay, let me ask you real quick. So when it comes to 130, right, you got Jamel Herring, Lamont Roach, Tevin Farmer, and Shaq Foster. These guys had suffered losses early in their career. They went to 130, got the belt. Honestly, I think out of all of them, when it comes skill for skill, Foster's probably the best, right? But who would you put second? Roach or Farmer or Herring? I think Herring would be fourth. I think So would you put Roach or Farmer? Like, who do you think got more? Because Farmer did a little more in terms of
Hold on, you're
against
saying
Zepeda.
Foster, Osaki Foster is number one.
Out of those four niggas that lost at 130, came back, got a belt after,
Farmer
would you say
Farmer might be number two if the skill, like in the overall skill sense.
the skill department? Yeah.
But Herrick knocked out Frampton, so
Herring dead.
After, like, it's crazy because Herring got the biggest win out of all of them.
He has the best one out of them, kind of technically. He has the best one.
Yeah. And that was a good win, like because they had him as an underdog too.
I mean, Foster was there because I want to see Foster. I want to see Foster in the 135 mix. But let me ask one more question. In terms of Zepeda, right?
There's no limit on your questions, bro. Like you just keep asking them, nigga.
Would you rather see Zepeda versus Navarrete or Espinoza versus Navarrete? I'm just wondering if you had to choose between those fights, what would you rather see?
Espinoza versus Navarrete.
Okay, I just wondering because Zepeda's, he's primed for a big fight now. I feel like. I mean, this was a big fight.
I feel like Zepeda's too big for both them niggas. Zepeda needs to be up there fighting Angry Fist.
Yeah, I thought he'd be 140 by now. I thought Zepeda would be 140 by now, but now he's the champion. So now
he needs to be fighting Matias and shit. Like
now TNT might try to push for Abdullah. I don't know if Mason might be too early for Mason because I think we all agree he deserves a soft touch. But TNT might be like, look, these two dudes gave us, because I think the TNT shit's been pretty good. So like, it's I'm not sure how the ratings are, but both these dudes headline same division. TNT might try to force it. They might want to get that fight going. But I think, I don't know. It's a good fight, 135. But I don't know if it's a fight that's you want to feed Mason at 20 years old. You know what I mean?
Nah.
It's a lot.
You're not gonna do that to somebody who has a chance to be like. Look, if you're talking about the faces of boxing, as in a pound for pound sense, like if we treated it like pound for pound, how we do top 15, Mason's in the top 15. Like you're not gonna ruin that by feeding them to some fucking Zepeda, bro. Like this is message board logic. Like y'all be wanting like, man, Spence need to come back and fight Godzilla. Like, no, King, like, King Ghidorah. Like that nigga, no. Danny Garcia will suffice. Like y'all be like some of y'all be wanting niggas to get whooped.
But I mean, I would think though. I mean, Roach. I think it probably won't. I don't know if he can even go back to 130. If he can even cut down because he's already.
He's been enjoying life too much. I feel like it's over.
He too solid, nigga. He either stay at 135 or he go up.
I mean, him versus Gary Russell Jr. on Tank undercard, Tank come back. Him versus Keith from the DFE. He got a little following. So him versus like Turbo Fist, right? Wasn't it Gary Russell Jr. type shit? I don't know. Like he's still like salute to Roach because Roach did kind of overachieve. You know what I'm saying? He did kind of get the most out of his talent. I feel like at this point.
Yeah, he got the fights, but he ain't really. He still needed a win. Like think about this. Like he hasn't even had Austin Trout career yet. and Austin might be an A- type of guy. If you just really look how he looked against Cotto,
right?
Has Lamont Rose looked that good yet?
No, he is not.
There you have it, folks. I can't talk too much because I picked him, but I have my reasons. But Zepeda's that dude. Like he's literally like I'm impressed. Like I'll take my L. Like
like we've talked about Zepeda for a long time in terms of who he's actually faced. Like dude has faced like a very good, well-rounded opponents. Like especially on them old Golden Boy cards.
I mean he stopped our boy Cabrera in 1 or 2 rounds, right? You know what I'm saying? Like.
I didn't think that was going to happen. Like that.
I didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't see that happening.
I didn't see that. I did not see that happening.
Yeah, no, that was like. Like I said, though, dude had been putting in work at lightweight. So like I mean, just the Shakur fight just made it look like okay, maybe that shit is overrated. Where
Shakur's a master boxer. He's just a master boxer.
Yeah,
but I will say. For people that say belts don't matter, like if you see the passion and tears that came from Zepeda, it mattered to him, man. It mattered to be a champion. You know what I'm saying? The hard work, that belt mattered. That
Belt's
dream
better.
belt.
He earned that shit. But we ain't gonna just sit there and say I caught that bullshit, nigga. Yeah, we ain't gonna sit there and say Shakur Stevenson a master boxer. If Shakur Stevenson was a master boxer, he fucking 10-2s. He 11-1s. He 12-1s. He 12 zips Zepeda.
Mm-hmm.
That was a close fight. Yeah, it was a close fight.
Yeah, it was
No,
too
it wasn't
competitive.
it was like 8-4. It was like 8-4, 9-3. Yeah.
But it was an 8-4. This is the thing. It's not like there's two types of 8-4s. You got 8-4s where every round is competitive. Then you got 8-4s where only the 4 rounds were competitive.
Right.
I mean, his little
That
daughter.
was one of those 8-4s where every round was competitive.
I mean, his little daughter that King would say said he almost knocked you out. So I can't.
You know, but yeah, no, Zepeda definitely earned that. And like I said, I know people were like, I said it's like, oh, you gotta test him. Like Zepeda's fight. First of all, Zepeda fights like that all the time. Second of all, he trains in high altitude, which is a cheat code. If you train in high altitude, your stamina will absolutely positively be.
Yeah, hey man, Canelo did a number on you fucking Mexicans. Don't start blaming every Mexican, thinking every Mexican a fucking cheat.
Right.
Cause Canelo that warped your mind, his sorry ass. And his damn ring of damn him and Reynoso's damn gym of fucking cheating ass bums, nigga.
Yeah, and tainted beef and all that other shit.
We not gonna just say every fucking Mexican is a goddamn juicing because y'all damn got used to it with goddamn Reynoso and them niggas.
Yeah. Some of them was just like, I know, but I'm not getting that. Some people like I know some of the tank stands were like, yeah, see, I told you that Roach wasn't shit, and they were using that as an example. I'm just like, well, like Zepeda will do that to most of your favorite fighters, with the exception of Shakur. You know, so it's not like, you know, Shakur, like, you know, you have to give.
At this point, I don't know, man. Like he might earn himself a rematch with that shit, and I'd watch it.
Yeah.
Like he more familiar. He'll be more familiar with Shakur, but I ain't say he earned it right away, but he a good win away from it. Where I would be like, you know what?
Right.
It'll still be a dub for Shakur for other fighters, but it'd be a pass if we play that game again.
Yeah, same here. That'll be a pass.
If Zepeda puts Rayo in the trunk, or if Zepeda beats Angry Fist, or if he beats another one of these niggas out here, like he really beats him, like another B+ guy, yeah, he's a pass for a Shakur fight.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, man. I swear y'all niggas hate Rayo, but it's okay.
I mean, I don't hate Ray. I just don't want that. I'm just not interested in that fight for him right now. So
it's still a pass, though, just because you don't personally like. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, this. Yeah, I mean, yes, he's avenged 2 of his 3 losses, though. But that Gary Antoine Russell was just too way too decisive.
I mean, bro, like, how often is niggas? How often is niggas even doing what he did? Though? That's
Rayo was LB's new Caleb Plant.
Wow. But yo, you know what? But Rayo's better than Caleb Plant, though.
I mean, I think Shakur saying he's not gonna fight him, but that's
too much of a pause.
No,
like, that
I'm saying that to me that's a decent fight. I know people are Shakur saying you don't want it, but more than likely that's going to be your first fight on Zuffa. If you want to say 135 because you're 144 pussy shit. Sorry, that annoys me. The 144 is annoying. But if you're going to say 135,
Rayo's the type of guy that be all wrong for Shakur because he's like a boxer puncher, but he has an actual gas tank where he'll actually throw punches and combination like he's a violent guy. Like he may not have like this Zepeda work rate, but it's almost as good. Like, and I think he punches pound for pound, like in a sense, he punches harder than Zepeda.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like he changed his offense is just a whole different look. It's not the standard Mexican offense. It's more of a boxer. Like his type of style will give Shakur more fits than what Zepeda does.
I agree.
Like Zepeda, the only way Zepeda really troubles Shakur is he actually hurts him with something, and then he just stays on him, and he eventually hurt him again, type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like Rayo could just time him or make him miss or something, or just kind of hang with him in the boxing sense, and then turn it into a fight.
Yeah, because like I said, I mean, a volume puncher, like pretty much, a volume puncher, in order for them to be effective, they have to if they don't respect your power, don't respect anything from your punch, they're just gonna swarm you. Like you have to have a punch. You have to have some sort of strategy to actually ward off a volume puncher, which is what Shakur had a strategy. Farmer had a strategy, and they're light punchers, so it's not.
And say what you will, but I think Tank would probably KO Zepeda. I'm just saying. I think Tank has the power to hurt Zepeda.
He has
I think
the power
so
to do it.
But it's a hard fight because you got to remember, like,
because the work rate. Zepeda has one of the best work rates in the boxing,
and it's still boxing. Because look, think about it. Zepeda is basically taking Tua takes toughest fights and put them in one fight. You're taking Mario Barrios and you're taking LSC and you're putting it to one person. Now the nigga Southpaw, he's experienced. He might be naturally bigger than you. And Zepeda hands ain't slow either.
Right.
He has decent speed. So, okay, so it's not like Barrios where you're fighting a bigger guy who's trying, but he ain't got the speed with it, but he has the effort. No, you're fighting a nigga who has the power, speed, and effort. So it's like, just like Santa Cruz had the effort and he was quicker, but he didn't have the power. He had the height. Like, Tank may be more naturally dense than he is, might be naturally bigger a little bit, but it's not like LSC was damn out of his league in that fight. And it's not Tank fault that this nigga was spoiling on the vine and just having a bunch of meaningless fights where he's not wired in, where he would make a mistake like throwing 3 right hands in a row or some shit on a nigga who's a pure counterpuncher. Like, you don't show niggas like that. Sniper counterpuncher niggas, you don't show them the same move 3 times in a row. You're just asking for it. Especially he got knockout power. Like, I don't know what you're doing at that point. So that's the mistakes you make when you're not being challenged enough. So yeah, like, but Zepeda, like, I'm just impressed. Like, I didn't think he was gonna look that fucking good and dominate. Roach is just who he is.
No, I think Bradley said it on the broadcast too. Like, people that even expected him, it might have been Porter or Bradley, but they said anybody that expected him to win still didn't expect him to look that good.
That's it. That's the thing.
I didn't. I expect him to win with the work and activity, but I didn't expect him to show the elements he did. Not to say he was being a fucking crazy.
He just looked like, honestly, even the one that fought Shakur, even though he fought hard, this version looked faster than that version.
No, that time off help. I saw a little new toddler. Maybe it's just being at peace, helping with a newborn. Like, cause I see his little family now and shit. Maybe just like he needed that whole year and whatever months off.
It's like he made his first step faster. Like, you know how all y'all niggas play basketball. You know how
yeah.
If you got that good first step, you kind of get niggas like. And it's like, it seemed like that rest made his first step a little faster. Like, it's better.
Yeah. Because with that style, because we see him fight at least 2 or 3 times a year. With that work rate and that activity, it's a lot of wear and tear on you, with the camps and everything. So probably just taking that time off, decompressing, and say, okay, I'm fighting for a title. After a loss, I'm still fighting for a title. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
becoming motivated, and it showed. It showed. You know.
But yeah,
And
no,
he did get a title winning effort because man, he put a beating on Roach. Like I
yeah,
don't know
no,
if Roach was listening to Shakur and just said like, man, that nigga's light, he's easy work, and you didn't take this nigga lightly. Like you took this nigga lightly, but man, you can't be listening to other niggas, man. Because hell, Zepeda wasn't even easy work for Shakur.
facts.
And it's like, bro, you already knew if you was gonna play that game of out punching Zepeda, you had to have the work, like you had to have the stamina to do that. You can't start off like that in 2 rounds, 3 rounds, and then it's like you're just punching with him. Like it's like you went from goddamn being Aaron Pryor to Danny Garcia to Rigondeaux to now you just getting beat up. Like you went to all stages of counterpunching, nigga.
Right. Yeah, and I know Roach was down because I know that interview, his face was all lumped up, his eyes were all trademarked and stuff like that. Like he took a real beating. And I like I said though, the fact that he didn't go down not once, because there was more than enough rounds where Zepeda was putting that dude was punching around the guard and everything was just
That's the best thing you could say for Roach. Like he's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's it, but like nothing else really, man. Let's be real.
Yeah, like you get. I mean, that all that tough shit is like. I mean, yeah. Eventually, if you're taking like how many goddamn punches, like because Zepeda throw a ridiculous amount of punches at him in a 12-round fight, like so it's just like yeah. I mean, Roach just didn't have the right plan for it, or he didn't have the right conditioning for it. It could be both, you know. But yeah, but
it's really both. But his original plan, what he did in the early rounds. You need conditioning for that. That's why I was mentioning the timing, because if he had better timing, he could have jabbed and punched and stifled Zepeda and winning and without expending the same amount of energy that you would need to beat him like he was in the first 2-3 rounds, where he's like being first and being over aggressive.
But the game plan was a little trash. But I will say he'll be back. Like he's at the face of Pro Box. I know Angelo Leo went over and got the title. He's on Pro Box too. But
nigga, we might not even have Pro Box by next year. You talking about he the face of Pro Box?
I'm just saying.
He's the face of Clutch Records.
Like, I'm saying Roach will be back. Like whether he'll be. I credit him because he did make the most out of it.
I ain't gonna lie. Being the face of a defunct record label is nasty work.
That was the only thing I could think of, bro. I'm just saying. Nigga.
I know. I'm just saying. Being the face of Pro Box, like that means anything in the good year of 2026.
You feel me?
It's a wrap.
Amanda Serrano was the face of Ring City, nigga.
Yes.
that card in Puerto Rico was fired, nigga.
It was super
like
fire.
It was fire. It was a classic one, but still,
rest in peace, Ring City. Yeah, they answered.
Yeah, because unfortunately, like face of Pro Box, and like I said, I mean, I'm happy that Roach actually did make the transition from going for the Pro Box circuit to that though. But yeah, being like that Pro Box right now is now obviously they're paying for the membership now. Unfortunately, I'm going to probably get down because I've supported Pro Box before when they weren't paying initially, so I might do it again. But it's a damn shame that they actually had a formula. The right format at least to bring boxing to the masses, but they're putting it there too, putting it behind the paywall. So yeah, I'm sure as long as Roach doesn't suffer some wild defeat, like he'll rebuild in 135. But yeah, going back to 130, I don't recommend it. I think he's taking a little bit too much damage to do that.
And he's been. I mean, let's be real. Like he's been living like. Like off the payday, he's been eating good. I'm sure he's been eating good. You know what I'm saying? And even at 140, even though he's a little small, he ain't no small dude. I mean, he's 130 and you're in your 30s now. It's a wrap. He ain't going. Yeah, don't do that shit.
Yeah, he 135, bro. Like
he's lightweight.
He might could do the Jojo Diaz shit, get the 140, but like no more 130. Like he's a lightweight.
Yeah,
that's like when people be like, "Oh, Lomachenko." He really no Lomachenko's a lightweight. Like he filled out. He's a lightweight. Just stop. Like he's a lightweight.
Yeah, no, but like, overall, like I said, it was a good TV card. It was an improvement from the first one, So like I said, because I know my dad, he texted me about it. He enjoyed watching that card. He thought, the main event was really good and shit like that. So yeah, I mean TNT has something. They just have to keep the. I know the next one is Ruiz and Kanaiba and all
I,
that and Milnicki and
I, I do appreciate Bud Porter and Bradley, and even the Adam Lefko guy. I think they do a good job, and they break it down pretty well. I mean, it's still a work in
Yeah,
progress, but
yeah,
maybe I
yeah.
don't, I
No,
don't, I know. I mentioned LB yesterday. LB didn't like them doing so much, so many segments or whatever, but I didn't mind it too much. But I get what he might think it might be too
yeah,
much.
no,
oh
they,
yeah,
they have
because you heard the live, like
Yeah, they have good chemistry. Like even though Porter is like the punching bag between those three now, like you
But
you
now
can
Porter seemed like he's kind of like like he's fitting in better this time than he did
Yeah.
last time. Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
I won't lie. Bradley and Bud are like BFF type shit. Like they're like super close. Like they're always like being too friendly to
Yeah,
each
but
other.
see, that's the thing. You want it to be like Styles, Jadakiss, Sheik, Luke. You don't want it to be like Prodigy, Havoc, Big Noise. You don't want it to be Prodigy, Havoc, Tragedy. Like
No, I mean I'm a Porter and Butter friend. No, it's cool though. Like it's a good dynamic because even though Crawford's still a work in progress, he breaks it down pretty well. I like hearing all the breakdowns. These guys are
yeah,
all
and they blending together better. But fucking if somebody just said something that we just glossed over that like damn,
which
what
one?
was it?
What was it?
Damn, I can't remember. Fuck.
Damn.
Oh, okay. The segment shit. Yo, yeah. I gotta ask you niggas because Pilot he made his shit clear. King P, like if you saw the card in its entirety, I'm talking about from the first card for the first fight, not the prelims, but the first like the main card, first fight to the finish. Do you feel like I don't know how I should ask this, like if it was like if it was overproduced, was a scale like one being not really overproduced and a 10 being overproduced as fuck. And when I say overproduced, it's like they be mad fucking long segments in between the fights. Like not to say that the segments are bad, but they just be too long. And it's like I felt like the card kind of went too long. Like you can't be doing that shit with 4 fights.
I'll
like,
give it a 7.
I fucks with you. Cool, light skin season.
Because I think, I don't think it was kind of overproduced at times, but I don't think it was like bad production. Like,
thank you. Yeah.
So like
you could have an album with too many good songs. Like,
yeah. They went long a couple of times, but I don't think there was a time where I thought, bro, this is some garbage shit. Let's move along. It was just like, okay.
Now, I wouldn't say it was garbage shit, but it was more like, all right, okay, let's get it now. Let's go. Like, come on.
No.
Like,
I'm
but I still enjoyed it now.
You know, I'm saying it wasn't, but I'm saying there because I've seen some overproduction where it's just like, all right, bro, please let's skip to it because this is complete garbage.
the top rank shit. 2023 top rank type.
Pilot, the top ranked cars in Australia were like the overproduced, horrible joint. Maybe that's why you're thinking I'm thinking like that. It's like nah, like the shit was still quality, but it just could be trimmed down a little. Like yeah, that's all. Especially for 4 fights. Like I was saying, like look, like you don't have to have a segment after like every fight. Like let the first 2 fights kind of go, then you have a segment. Then give me another one after the damn co-main.
Like before the first fight.
Also, but I'm not surprised because this is TNT trying to get their legs underneath them. So they're still trying to figure it. They figured things out.
It is basically they are basically going for the inside the NBA because the white guy used to be the backup post for inside the NBA. So it's like basically they're doing the inside the NBA thing, right? So
like pass the rock with these colors, like okay. Like, all right, like here, like there you
No,
go.
no, the guy. I think the white guy named Alan Nickel. He does a good job. He's not a bad host.
Yeah, like
But he kind of,
dude, it's still good. Like I enjoy this shit. Like I watch the whole thing. Like I fucks with it. Like
I just hope they keep it up. Like I hope they
yeah,
they don't cut it off. Eventually,
that's really the facts. Like because we don't really get a long standing. Anytime we get like a decent boxing show that everyone kind of agrees on that they like, it doesn't last long enough. Like
what do they call it? The fight. The fight. I guess. What gotta call it? It's on the force that
yeah,
slogan. The fight.
but Pat, the same question to you, 1 through 10. What would you give it?
No, it's a strong 7 because, like I said, I enjoyed the Conwell fight and I enjoyed the main event though, and then just the fights in between kind of brought it down a little bit, because of one because of some struggle and two because of some of them too competitive.
The segments were better than the fights.
Was it better than the Abdullah Mason Bell card? Let me ask you that real quick. Was it better than that card?
It felt that way, but
Yes.
it's hard to really say.
I mean, although the Bell Mason one was more, I guess it is a more decisive main event, and that was it really was that fight was really a tale of two halves though, but. Yeah, I feel like this one was improved upon it a little bit, but like I said, they don't need segments like almost after every fight and shit like that. But like I said, I think TNT's right now in the grace period where you can give them some grace in terms of how the business, like I said, because I mean, although they have history of airing boxing, like they're trying to just to get back into the swing.
It's been a long time. They got different fucking leadership by now. Tim Turner's dead. Rest in peace to Tom. What's his name? TNT nigga,
Ted Turner.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like I said, I mean, I just hope, like I said, they keep the momentum with Ruiz and Kanaiba and Milnicki and Ammo and all that shit, like which are good TV fights, So
it's a good card. It's a good card.
Yeah, because it's about time to
No, I noticed they always stack those cards.
Time to do a heavyweight fight.
I'm noticing they're always stacking the TNT cards. Like now that PVC and Top Rank is on the shit on pay-per-view, the TNT cards are better on paper. The TNT cards look more stacked than the fucking pay-per-view shits. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck?
Facts, and that's what you need. That's why the whole Ultimate Bundle bullshit is trash because they're like, yeah, it includes 12 pay-per-views, but it's like this is what your pay-per-views are: Moses versus Herkovich. Like, really?
I mean, they got Tio Rowley, but that card got no. That's some trash.
Tio Rowley is not fucking pay-per-view. Are you kidding me?
No, hell no.
It is pay-per-view.
But if the card was stacked,
like it's pay-per-view, but it's not pay-per-view.
Yeah, it's pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Officially,
like it should not be no fucking pay-per-view. Like what?
Yeah, no,
like, pay-per-chew, nigga. No.
Yeah, no, it's
like really, like, come on, like, and see, and that's the thing. It's like you're saying some overseas network or some billionaire nigga is literally deciding what fight is pay-per-view or not. Whereas like TNT is like, hey, look, man, we give it a Mexican heavyweight fight. This nigga who got hands, hey, we got that Middle Licky kid, with Ammo, or we got Roach, that nigga who was like giving everybody tough fights, and we got Zepeda, or we got Bell, like he's like super
got Mason.
Mason.
We got the future face of man.
Thank you, like, dude. It just the present. It's like they're really giving you like good fights. You're like, hold on, okay. Like, has there been a pay-per-view that's been a better fight than the TNT shit?
No, but I will say the Boot Zayas was hyped as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But the card was trash. The card was kind of trash compared to the TNT shit. So it's like,
but yeah, that's Boot Zayas. That's like one, like Boot Zayas and like Inoue Nakatani. You're still like 1 and 2 for the fights of the year. Like, but Roach Zepeda was looked at as like the summer fight after Zayas Boots though.
Yeah. And it was one-sided, Although it was an entertaining fight, it was still one-sided.
It was an entertaining, violent one side.
Yes.
Which those are like some of the best one-sided fights, like the violent ones. Like where somebody's really putting together like violent combinations, and the nigga ain't going to no club after the fight where the nigga looked like he's like, yo.
Yeah,
go to the hospital, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was a good card. I enjoyed it. Overall, TNT like I said, it's finding its footing, and I just hope they continue to find their footing. And like definitely before we get up out of here, because I definitely want to do a quick review on the Shy before we get up out of here. You know, good, bad, and final score.
Was that the finale? I missed it. Was that the finale?
Yeah.
Well, the finale and just the overall of the because it was the season. No, it was the series finale.
Yeah. So yeah, because like I said, me and LB, we hate watched a lot of them trash ass seasons. Good lord, did we watch them? And the shit that we used to say to them though, but yeah, LB man. So what was the good in the final season and the overall season finale of the Shy for you?
The finale of the damn series was trash. It was mid. It was there was nothing really good about it. Like I hated every minute of it. Like it was just like y'all like couldn't really wrap nothing up. Y'all really just couldn't wrap nothing up. Like y'all just started bringing niggas out of nowhere and had them take pictures and do monologues and like that's not a finale. Like y'all ain't want to write nothing. Y'all brought Kevin back and this nigga ain't have no fucking conversation with niggas who's supposed to be like his day ones.
Yeah. No, Kevin's mom was brought back.
Yeah. Kevin, I think I said somebody else's name. My bad.
No, yeah, both of them were brought back. Both of them were up in them shits.
Yeah, like all them, and it's like niggas ain't having interactions. It ain't like niggas was coming to like he ain't have no conversation with Maisha. Like it just so like it was just dead. Like just a bunch of pictures, and it was like one of those choose your own adventure magazines or something. Niggas
I used to love them books too. I used to grab them.
I love them shits, man. But those were better than this shit because it's like I could imagine better things than this shit. Like this was also like just imagine this just here. Hey, we brought Smokies back. We brought this nigga back. And it's like, as a series itself, like, no woman ever has accountability in that show, ever. Like,
not fucking one.
Not one. I think the only one that, they killed the only one who did. Like, the women in that show, if they got to have accountability, they die.
Mm-hmm.
That's how crucial accountability is on the side, nigga. Like the minute you just be like, yeah, I'm an asshole. Yeah, I'm that bitch. I didn't do this right. Bow, they get you out of there. Like if you clearly fuck up, they get you out of there. So it's crazy.
Yeah, no, and like I said, because it was just like now, in terms of like the pros, like obviously just Return of the Old Characters was nice and everything like that. But I just felt like they just went too much on the emotional content of it. Like the wedding and shit like that. I'm just like,
oh god, that was the longest fucking wedding.
Yeah, I'm like, geez, like wrap the shit up, like hurry up, just say you can kiss the bride and so you can concentrate on the other characters and try to wrap up their arcs a little bit, Don't
worry, we'll insert a picture to wrap up their arc.
Yeah. And then also like some of the plot holes, plot points, because it seems like no one could do anything right, especially like covering up a crime or whatever, or it was just like, and there were some filler episodes too, but it was just, and then
meaningless characters. Like what did y'all bring Smitty for? Like what did y'all bring him in for?
Right.
Y'all brought Hannibal back for no reason.
Hell, even Bakari, they couldn't even they gave Bakari 2 endings.
Let me ask real quick, because I tried to watch it, I couldn't get into it, but I always heard after the Easy-E character left, and I heard a couple other people left, the show's become degraded really terribly in quality. The nigga that played Easy-E, I guess he went crazy, he got canceled or whatever, but does it kind of like just fall off after after some of the characters left the show?
Dude, it went so left field, nigga. Like as soon as that season was over, where Easy-E left, like they brought another nigga on the show, and then they started introducing trannies, nigga.
But is my boy? Come on, real quick. Let me ask, because I heard, isn't my boy Jason Weaver on the show from Smart Guy, the little Jackson nigga?
He's one of the most. entertaining characters on the show. Like,
well, he's a true talent. He's a true talent. So I was wondering.
yeah, he's one of the better characters on the show, but that's not saying much.
But yeah, The Chi went from a normal, relatable show in the first 2 seasons. The first 2 seasons was really good TV, but then once dude and old girl, they had a little incident and they both left the show. And then Lena tried to make it some other shit, like try to make it into, and it just wasn't sticking. And then there was just some of the, and me and LB we used to some of the messages we used to send to each other, like watching some of the shit. We were disgusted, but because we were so invested from the first 2 fucking seasons, we were just like, we're gonna continue because we want to see this shit to the end.
Like Ronnie was so annoying as a character. I could not stand
Ronnie was terrible.
Because after like season 3, season 4, you gotta finish it. Pause. Like after, like if you're watching the 1 season, okay, but after you watch 2 or 3 and you're that much committed,
but see, it's also unintentional comedy too, Pilot.
Mm.
Like, cause you're like, the show's so bad, like you don't know what they're gonna do, and it just be funny. And then it had one of the most best villains of show. Like, didn't deserve this character, Duda.
Yeah. Well, 1 season they made him like an actual crime boss, and then 1 season they made him look like a fucking idiot.
And then they made him a politician. Then they like, but he still, the acting wise and like the gangster shit he was doing was still entertaining and good as fuck. Like, but it's like they could never hold on to the good characters. They'll write niggas out. Like,
yeah, and I think this is where Lena. I mean, this is where Lena got overrated in terms because she struggled to find continuity and was just throwing a whole bunch of ideas.
I guess about Lena Waithe. You talking about Lena Waithe? You talking about the lesbian black girl, right? Lena Waithe.
Yeah, she's the writer.
Okay. She runs that shit. Okay.
Yeah, she writes. Yeah, so it seems like she once. It's either that or she had ghostwriters, writing the first 2 seasons because it just seemed like the other seasons didn't even attempt to even follow in the line of that. Like,
it got to the point where they would just try to put all her damn bullshit ideas and relationships and. Like, come on, bro. Like, every fat bitch was getting, like, the best looking nigga they could. Like you know what they was doing, bro. The shit was turning into a fairy tale, nigga.
There was just so much about. And like I said, we were hate watching. It was nonsensical. Like the third brother coming out of nowhere. Ronnie was removed from the show until he came back in like season 7. And by then,
Red.
Huh?
You said Ronnie is Red.
Oh, Red. Excuse me, my bad. Yeah, no, Ronnie was. Yeah, he didn't even have an ending. Like he saved.
No, he had it, and then he got Bakari took his ass out.
Yeah. I almost forgot about that one. Yeah, but yeah, once Reg came back, then the show actually became watchable. It seemed like Lena knew how to fucking create an episode because the episodes.
But you know what it is? The show should have ended in season 7.
Yes.
Like it needed to end in 7. Like it didn't have enough juice for season 8. Like, or what they should have did was they should have made season 7. They should have did like they did Sopranos with the season 6. They made it 2 parts, and you could have really just kind of did more with it than trying to just wrap up everything in the season, then go to the next season. Like, because Rosalind gets away with what she doing. Fucking Tiffany gets
away what you're doing. No consequences. No fucking consequences.
And she's still in the wedding with her bitch ass, her and her moon pie face. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Like niggas used to like really like Shorty, but I've never thought she was attractive. Like real talk, that damn plate face. Moon pie face ass, always fucking pouting. Bitch smiles once every 5 episodes. Worse than Jukebox. As a series, it's like a 4 out of 1 through 10. Like, let's be honest.
Because there was just too many trash seasons. Like the first 2 seasons, and maybe partially of the. Parts of some of the episodes in season 7 doesn't make up for like
Yeah.
the pulp of the series.
Dude, 8 seasons, and there was only 3 good seasons. Season 1 and 2, and season 7. You can't look, bro. Like 8 out of 8 seasons, 3 are like that's 5 seasons of trash, nigga.
Yes. And we watched
no one can be forgiven for 5 seasons of trash.
And we watched all of them shits. Hate watched
all of them.
All of them, nigga. All of them.
Wasn't missing a beat. Like, nah. Like, this shit is so below average. Like, even a 4 might be too much, nigga. But yeah. This season was trash. Like, it's crazy because last season was so good when that shit in Raising Kanan used to come on. I used to watch The Shot first, then Raising Kanan.
Word.
But this season, I was gonna say with this season, I was watching Raising Kanan first, then The Shot.
Okay. So basically, me not committing to it was a good idea overall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't miss nothing. Like it's like some good fun fuckery, and they had some good fuckery moments, but it's not for the culture. You didn't miss anything really. Like
because it's not.
You missed out on a cruel inside joke.
Like I can't even. It's nowhere. It's not even your Snowfall level.
Fuck no.
Okay. This one.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
that shit's not even McGraw Ave, nigga.
The theme is
Okay. BMF for that. Real quick. BMF. Last question I'll ask for that. BMF.
Nigga, did you hear how we talk about The Shot?
Look. As bad as BMF was, BMF first season was quality.
Yeah.
That was a good ass first season for BMF.
And
got a little out there, but season 2 was still straight.
I think 3 or 4 was good. There was one more really good season than that, but yeah, it was like 2 out of 5. Okay. It
was really season 3 is when this shit started. This BMF just got trash, got bad. Then season 4 was just even worse. But the first season was good. Second season was okay. Like it didn't get bad because it still had some crazy moments. Like that one he beat that one nigga with the shit bag. Like that nigga was just punking everybody in the neighborhood. Like nah. Season 2 still had some heat. But yeah. So look, out of 4 seasons, it was like 50%. Like 2. Raising Kanan, this season been good, but it's good in the sense that it's better than the last season, but it's not better than the first 3 seasons. You feel me?
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, so when you look at all of that, yeah, man. Shy ain't to seeing Snowfall. None of these shit. It's not nowhere near to be mentioned.
It's not classic black TV. At least not in my eyes. It's not classic culture TV. It's just and it had potential to be, but like I said, it's something.
Nah, it's not even to be level, dude. I'll put you onto a good show. If you like rap shit with Issa Rae, you'll love Cold and Windy. Cold and Windy. That shit is fire. It's like rap shit, but like the 2 women, they really rapping, but they on some street shit too.
And this is on Tubi?
Yeah, this is on Tubi. This shit is fire, nigga.
So you think, because I don't watch Tubi like that, so that's why. I mean, outside of the random horror movie and shit.
Nah, Tubi having some of the hood shit be hit or miss, but then some shit when it hits. Like the McGraw Ave, that shit hit. Cold and Windy hit. Like if you because it's one of the rappers she lyrical, the other one is more street. It's they get into damn different nigga shit, like trying to get features, they beefing with other neighborhoods. What's that shit? Box World. This shit, yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, this shit. Especially if you love the rap shit, but it's just more aggressive, the music is better. it doesn't have that whole. It has a more authentic feel. It doesn't have that whole. You know how Issa Rae shows can have that artsy type of feel to them sometimes.
Yeah.
You ain't got that shit here. Like the cinematography is good, but it's
Yeah,
more
I
better.
mean, this is Tubi, so I kind of low key expected that in a way.
Yeah, but the thing is, like when you say gutter grimy, people think low budget. It's not low budget. It don't look low budget. Like it just it's like McGraw Ave. Like it's just authentic. Like it just has that to it. Like where rap shit just like rap shit was telling a story and it was authentic, but it just don't hit the same because like you know, bitches working at a damn hotel and one bitch scamming niggas and her mama thought and shit. Like I don't know. That don't seem as just I don't resonate with that shit as much as like two bitches rapping and like pulling licks and you know fighting they like baby moms, the dads, like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like it just
I know. Oh, I mean, it doesn't sound like my type of show, but I'll probably peep it. It's because like I said, I don't watch a lot of Tubi other than like the.
Dude, but this is the thing. Like if you like Top Boy, if you like rap shit, if you like hell, even if you like Snowfall, like if you fucked with all those shows, even Power, you're definitely like Cold and Windy. Like it's really good. Like I wouldn't even hype about like especially if you like the music show. Like if you really like rap shit, it's a must watch if you like rap shit. Yeah. Because it's a better show than that. Like it's rap shit if it took the rapping part a little more serious too.
Interesting.
It's like everything that rap shit like kind of didn't like kind of failed on or under delivered on. Like rap shit, I'm sorry, Cold and Windy. Like they gave you more street shit, they gave you more rapping, they gave you more the personal life and the beef and like it didn't. They gave you more the journey of the career too. Like it seemed like they was trying to really get somewhere, whereas rap shit is like it never seemed like these bitches got anywhere.
Let's see. Cool. Let me just make sure I write this down. Cold and Windy. Let me just make sure.
But it's cold with a K.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Cold with a K.
Nigga, why you had to say that, nigga? I don't like that. Why you said that? Like, yo, that was some real like. I ain't gonna lie. Like some like I don't want to say the C word. Like the CRA word. Like that was like I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to say it, bro. You too dark for me to say it, but still, like that. You sounded like fucking Principal Skinner, nigga.
Cold and Windy.
This nigga
I'm texting myself that so just to see, just to put that on my list of stuff.
Even the intro to the show hard as fuck. Like them bitches were spitting. They're like that like nigga.
But like I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure confidence wise it probably is better than the Shy 2. But yeah,
Shy fucks yeah.
Yeah, Shy N was like I say a 4 out of 10 is a proper rating for it. It looks it has potential to be a GOAT level show, and then it just deteriorated into a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, you can't be 0500 like if you have 8 seasons, you have to have at least 4 good seasons, 4 quality, 4 mid, 4 at least okay seasons. You can't just have 3 out of 8. That's 5. That's a whole 5 years of mediocrity. Just trash. Like
3 to 6 were just every season
horrible. 3 out of 8 is just horrible. Like how y'all niggas had a job so long?
Well, I mean, they checked off on certain
Just think about. Imagine you had a job for 8 years, and you only had 3 years where you were like above production, like you were decent, like you was quality, like you was at maybe 70% or some shit.
Yeah,
like you'd be like traded on a basketball team, like nigga, you'd be like that nigga in Office Space. You'd be in the basement somewhere, nigga.
Hey, you be gone, shit, nigga.
So I don't know, but this show lucky though. Niggas is lucky, like, because I just don't know how this show just. I don't know what favor. Maybe Lena rescued an orphanage from being burned down. I don't know, but
well, people just legitimately like the fuckery of the show. It's just, but yeah,
it did have some fuckery.
Yeah, but overall, like I said, it was a show that lasted longer than what it should have, and not necessarily in a good sense. But hey, like I said, in the end, if black actors are working, they're working. But it's just, it's not a show that I would really revisit any episodes unless it's maybe the first 2 seasons episodes. But other than that, yeah, I'm good on that.
Or a random episode from season 7, because like when I think when Emmett ran up on Reggie for beating up Damien, like
yeah,
like and the fact that the whole season niggas just like when you pull a gun on a nigga, you gotta be prepared to use it. Like you just can't be up in the tool and just like, okay, mister, like.
Yeah, no, it was
And each brother said that shit to this nigga, which was crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, just we wanted to get our 2 cents off on that. But yeah, getting ready to get up out of here. Like I said,
good episode.
Good episode. We gave Keyshawn a little bit too much bars, but it was much needed, no question about that. And I mean, next week though, we'll probably go back to our 2 shows a week because. It
was well deserved. The Keyshawn show was well deserved. I know it was long pause, but it was well deserved. He deserved all those bars.
Facts.
Yeah,
it's like the Tupac rant at the end to hit him up. Like it's a little obsessive, but it's well deserved. Like he really, especially with all we know now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
with the whole fuck your record label crew, the janitor, this nigga, that nigga, as a family, and like. You really could see, like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, he needed that. So
he needed that, like, Bad Boy wasn't looking right, Puff. That get your team, nigga, get yourself.
Yeah, but no. Next week though, we'll be back with 2 shows. We'll have a music show back. Back in our music shit. For next Thursday and whatnot. And continue to watch out. Obviously, like, comment, subscribe to our videos. You see them out there. Shout out to LB for the lives and stuff, the cookout lives, and then the live one last night or whatnot. And we'll be back next week. And hopefully boxing will kind of pick up again. It's gonna be again. We're reaching the on and off weekend. One weekend boxing, one weekend nothing really going on, so on and so forth. But,
oh damn! So no, because we didn't preview no boxing this weekend.
I mean, nothing that I would want to preview.
Oh, damn. Shit. Yeah. Okay. All right. Message taken. I guess it's get caught up on horror movies.
Yeah.
So when you get caught up, we can review a few.
And usually I would say something. And you know how bad it is? Usually I would mention something. And I'm not even mentioning nothing. So, yeah, it's not.
Yeah. So.
And plus, we I guess Thursday would be fitting next week because, it's been a while before you said, all right, it's up, Raising Canaan. I think since that's gonna be the last episode.
Yeah, that's gonna be the last episode.
It's like we need Pilot to say it one more time.
Rest in peace, Uncle Marvin. That's all I gotta say for now.
Yeah. Oh, Raekwon the GOAT. Hold on, because this nigga in here.
No. Don't read this nigga's comments, bro. Like, we out of here.
I'm just looking at these. Nigga, we out, bro. Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's a little late, So for myself,
shit! Look at the nigga, fuck out of this. We out.
Yeah, so for myself, Pat Scorpio, New England representative. For LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist. For King People, Nigga B, and for Conscious Pilot. This is another wonderful episode of Real Talk. Where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
And some chicken.